Yeah, what's going on? What's going on, cold world? It is the Assholes Anonymous podcast, and we are back. I hate money. QB, L Ray. Motherfuckers is in the building today, man. That was that original rock thing you had. That was.
I don't want you to have some.
No, I was saying, no, put that table. Our table, we gotta fix the table.
They can't. As long as they can't see.
As long as they can get it. This table look like organized computer.
Fucked up.
You got your hand up?
Oh, sure don't.
Yeah, look at you, bro. What's up, man? You forget we do a podcast. Huh? I do too. I swear to God, I do too. I forget we do it sometimes.
Because it's so much.
It's like we just be like coming here and like shooting shit.
That's on the mic.
Yeah.
Live.
We need more guys.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
When it's just us, it's just like
If you hear a
in
comment,
the basement.
yeah, shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, oh, y'all slow. That's how it's supposed to be.
I cut you off though.
No, you good. I can hear. Less is
That's a
more.
little better?
Yeah, that's better.
Plug that light at El Rey's. El
That
Rey's.
light wasn't working. We could try it, but
Oh, it wasn't working? Okay, we down. We down bad in here.
Yeah.
We down.
This what happen when you be working. Like we always do, man. Last minute.
Oh, no, because it's already really set up, though.
It is. Though. Yeah, we always run into like the last minute, like those last minute, like slight tweaks.
Slight tweaks. We usually get them bitches right now. Before, the bitches were a bit higher. Now we kind of roll with the punches. Sometimes we get a higher problem. Sometimes.
Before it would have been like, yo.
You can't say higher problem without saying pause each.
It's not that hard. Extra balls.
It's not that hard.
Definitely sometimes where you should be like, yo, a problem you should take mad. We're like, you were supposed to go
This
live.
nigga QB.
It's 7:30.
You be mad at me because I be fucking with him.
Talking shit.
All
Hey,
you don't got no solution to the problem.
Oh, yeah, I'm promised. Loosen this ass down.
That shit be funny though. You should see it from up, bro.
Chilling.
That shit do be funny.
Chilling like, yo. Then you got like, you get to like, yo, he piss you off to the point where he make you laugh.
I'm just saying. What
And
you
then you
want
be
me
like, yo. And you be like, yo, this nigga funny.
Think about it. Think about it though. Like you late to work 2 minutes. You late to work 45. You late. So we late.
Late.
Might as well get it done right now. Take your time.
At the end of the day, we late.
Oh man, shit. Trying to get my iPad. I left my iPad down here last week, so this motherfucker's still warming up.
Okay, what?
Yeah, I got that fast charger work like a motherfucker. We got Apple products. We got the best fast charger.
It come with them, don't it?
No, not.
Let's talk about that.
All right, we can get into the chip. Let me just say this real
We'll get
fast.
into the Apple versus.
I got you, but let me talk about
Chuck, you about to start
one
talking about.
second. Let me talk about
It's
this
too
fast. Let me just shout out to the fast charger. Okay, so I'm gonna say shout out to the fast charger. If you got a fast charger, you understand.
Android had it first.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
I'll give them
That
their
is a
roses.
fact.
I will give them
A
their
lot of
roses.
Apple products is just shit that Android already had. They just
It's like this.
modified.
Apple is Target, Android is Walmart.
I want to agree with you. I want to agree
That's what
with
it
you.
boils down to.
I want to agree with you.
Walmart
Yes,
got the shit first. Target get it, clean
They
it up,
raise the price.
right? Raise the price, and now you bougie.
I feel like Target is definitely way more bougie than Walmart,
Way more bougie. Way more, nigga.
and they have less stuff.
Way less stuff. Like, did you ever try grocery shopping at Target? That
I
shit
don't
is
hate
doodle as
Target. I
hell.
don't hate Target.
I hate Target.
I don't hate
You know,
Target.
That's why-
Target
that's why
had
big white
Target.
man, if they not
Target.
Douglas, they
The
in
big
Target.
booty joints be in there.
Hell yeah.
You know who made me hate Target?
Who?
But,
Why?
that's your favorite person though. Like she got, cause they got a Starbucks in Target.
Oh yeah, that's how you
You
know.
go get bacon Gouda
They different.
sandwiches and the black blue whatever.
You know what they got? You know what they got in front of Walmart? GG's. GG's, nigga. You get GG's.
They got Subway.
You gotta sell. Yeah, they definitely.
They got Subway at True Bethel B.
Yeah.
You know, it don't take much to get. I could get a Subway in front of my apartment if I had.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with iPhones, right?
There's nothing wrong with either product.
There's nothing wrong with
Nothing wrong with
it.
either product.
I'll say this. I'll say this.
Go based on what
Both
you
both bottom of the line products are similar and as. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. No, they come in late like that. They come in a little late.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No, she good. You good. You good. Thank you for tuning in, Jessica.
Yes, appreciate you.
I'm not even watching. I'm watching basketball.
This nigga got money in the line. Hey,
if we ever go live, if we ever go live, what's up, Desiree?
Terrence, thank you for tuning in, y'all.
T Sis, what's up, Terrence Simmons? Yeah, listen. If we ever on live and it's any sporting event on, and y'all want to know scores and y'all want to know anything, just chime in and say, hey.
Yo, what's the score on that?
Hey, yo, tweet.
You be on it.
What is XYZ? He's live recording right now. No. Bro, you the insight, bro. Like, that's like me coming to your job telling you don't make money. Nah, man.
I'm just fucking.
Listen,
I was watching the game.
As you text me sometimes, you be like, yo, listen, I'm up. Man, go ahead. I ain't about to knock your hustle.
You got money on that motherfucker. You got to use that. He's super for life.
Please be like, yo, listen, I hit these boys for like, I'll be like, damn, off what? Off what? And you show me his best.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Bro, put me on. What's up, Kurt? What's up, baby?
So,
man,
Kurt.
Coming on last week.
Definitely. Shout out to be definitely. Thank you for coming on. Yeah. So it's like both bottom of the line products is ass.
Huh?
Them bottom of the line iPhones is terrible.
Who's bottom of the line be like the lowest one you can get?
Yeah, the lowest 2 or 3.
Like, cause when you get iPhone, it's just like the iPhone Pro and Pro Plus, right? Or they got one lower.
No, they got. I'm talking about some lower, like some shit that your kids gotta get if you ain't got no money because they ain't getting no Android. They say fuck an Android, especially that Android you gonna give them. You gonna give them a bottom of the line Android.
Apple don't give you a wide variety.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Apple just give you like basically
bigger, biggest.
Two versions. They give you 2 versions, and a bigger version and a smaller version, and all they give you is memory.
That's it.
Android is on so many different products. So Android, you can get a Samsung, and they give you XYZ amount of variation.
But that's my plight.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. On the flip side of it, if we gonna go to
very versatile.
We was in the little phone store, right? The little hood phone store, and it was a brand phone that I have never seen before.
That Hawaii shit.
It wasn't Hawaii. It was Kairos that I told you. And that shit right there.
My iPhone be running bad slow. That's why I be pissed.
He bought them schools by his house talking about them niggas was gonna whoop me. This was back in the I smacked them niggas, man.
When was this?
This was back in like fucking 2000.
Oh, this is $100. This nigga was playing for $100 a game.
Listen, when you say 2000 in, you be like,
damn. Yeah. This nigga sound like 19. This motherfucker, 1905.
Yo, listen, where I work at,
get the fuck out of here, you old motherfucker, you.
Where I work at, I'll be like, yeah, I graduated in 2000. And these motherfuckers be like, yo, I was born in like 2001. I'll be like, what? What the fuck? What?
That shit's weird.
Yeah, we old.
That's what it is.
Some people don't make it
this far. Yeah, I mean, that's what this is. When I say this to Desiree and the shop, what Desiree just what is what Apple do? Apple, you got so for example, the 14 is out, right? The 14 is the newest version, right?
Right.
So I have a 12. I feel like my phone works perfectly for what I need to do. My daughter has the phone I have, and she don't complain, right? So I'm like, shit, she ain't complaining. We good. But vice versa, if she was complaining, honestly, I will upgrade hers and not mine because I'm good.
I'm good. Fuck.
I'm good. I'm good with myself. They do everything I need to look good. I can check my email. I can, you know what I'm saying? I can record. I just gotta erase shit.
What's the open source platform?
What's the open source platform? Explain it to the group.
Who said that?
Somebody said that. Somebody has Samsung has a source platform.
Fucking
no, you good.
But Apple, what Apple do is like you got like a phone that's like the old version. So if you basically got 13 and below, all your shit slow down because you don't got the 14.
So what you think about her 10?
Who got 10?
Somebody. Wow.
No. I'm gonna be honest.
I had the iPhone 7.
But you see the person that got the 10. Do you phone shame people for having Android? Do you phone shame people for having Android?
I don't give a fuck.
The 10 is a good version though. Like I had a 10. 10 is okay. But the only thing about Apple is they make it seem like you have to have this shit. Like you can take decent pictures with a 10. You can record with a 10. You can do mad good shit with a 10. And still, it's just what Apple do is
I just bought an 8.
You'll process. Put that shit away.
You see? I was talking about 10. I was embarrassed about my 8. I got the 8.
But you a grown ass man, no matter what you have.
Right.
You taking care of whatever it ain't like you got this iPhone 14 and then you ain't taking care of your other responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that.
You got an iPhone, you don't take care of your other responsibilities.
I mean, shit, at least you ain't got a brand new phone and you ain't taking care of responsibilities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You get what you're comfortable with.
You gotta give them permission if you want your name to show up.
Bro, it's only one reason
why. Every single time.
It's only one reason why I have Apple product. It's my daughter.
Yeah, no.
That's it. If I couldn't FaceTime,
my shit's slow as fuck. My shit's slow as fuck.
If I couldn't FaceTime, she'd probably freak.
But you can.
Yeah. But no, that's. But again,
I gotta get all these apps
with children.
Apple computers is way better than PCs. I mean,
I agree with you there.
You gotta say that.
I agree with you.
What fashion?
I agree with you.
I'm not saying you do better graphic arts.
I'm not saying you can't get a PC that's way better than an Apple. I'm not saying it. But the basics,
the bottom of the line.
I don't like a college kid or something like that. Apple is very good. It's expensive, but it's a very good
Apple
computer.
Apple will give you a good graphics card out of the box. It will give you good security out of the box. You know what I'm saying? But also, it's not necessarily better. Yeah, you can upgrade
past that Apple.
Yeah, you can buy a Linux shit. You can have a Linux operating system that's open source. Like when you use the Steam Deck, that handheld. That's what we do. That handheld game that's like the fucking Switch, but it's the PC joint. That's an open Linux platform, so it's like an open platform where you can really add what the fuck you want. It's kind of like the Android of operating system.
You can do a lot of modifications to it. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely, shit that you can't do.
Apple don't let you modify it.
Shit I'm not gonna say it's hard to do on PC. It's like really open platform where they let you customize the fuck out of that shit. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You create the operating system.
Definitely Android can give you more freedom and control your phone. I can't. You do that, but that's why you don't need no fucking Android, because motherfuckers do that shit watching porn and they get them viruses and they my shit running some stuff. Stop watching that fucking porn. Stop watching that internet porn. Stop watching internet.
Why? No.
Not that much. Just don't watch as much.
It's not about the porn.
That's the free shit.
Do you ever comment on the porn?
Huh?
Hell no.
What? My hands is tied up. I want grief on my computer.
Who are those people that's commenting under porn stats?
I'm trying to breeze through this porn to get the job done. I ain't trying to sit here and critique it. Nah. I ain't critiquing no porn. Not to nobody I don't know. We're supposed to be in the comments. They already be regular shit on the regular post. I can imagine what the comments is like on porn. What? You imagine?
Did you ever read comments ever?
No.
Maybe like the first one before I make the live stream.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see something. Sometimes you're gonna see comments. Yeah,
I was weird to read the comments on WorldStar. You read comments on porn?
I don't read. I have read them before, but it's not like I like reading them. I'm not
comments after you watch it. Like
never. After I watch porn,
you read them before.
After I watch porn, I'm turning that disgusting shit off. It's over. I don't need this anymore. I don't even need this in my life.
It served its purpose.
Yeah, it's done.
I'm filthy. That's people like, oh damn, I'm so nasty. You think
I'd rather watch my own porn than have any virus in my Samsung. Just delete your cache. God damn it, your phone's moving slow because you gotta delete your cache and your saved data.
Oh, I got you. I didn't see that. Yeah, that's wild. Y'all Ella. Shade.
Whatever. Thank y'all for tuning in. Assholes on this podcast live. We know that it was just iPhones versus Android.
We talking.
Put it in the comments if you team iPhone or team Android. Team iPhone, team iPhone, team Android in the comments.
Versus Android sheep. That's what we talk. We all sheep. Everybody's trying to product better. Can't never be like, no, you know what? Samsung is better here and Apple's better. They'd be like, no.
I'll tell you this. It's okay. I ain't never buying shit and tell you that it's better. Fuck that shit. I bought that motherfucker. Hey, man, fuck that. Fuck them people. I'm mad as hell. I have to buy this shit. It should be free. $1,000 for a cell phone.
Yo, I hated the BlackBerry the other day.
You hated
I never
it?
had. You never have a Skype?
Yeah,
it was fire. It was the first one to come with the haptic feedback screens, though. They had the haptic feedback screens.
Yes. Big black mama.
Never had serious conversation.
BBM?
Yes,
That's what it is.
no, it's not, bro.
What is
That's not, bro. BBM, it's like BlackBerry Messenger.
Big black mama.
BlackBerry Messenger. You want? So if you had a BlackBerry phone, if you had a BlackBerry phone, and other people had BlackBerry phones, it was basically like a BM, like a BlackBerry to BlackBerry connection.
Why couldn't you just text?
It's like I don't know.
Everybody owe him money got an Android.
It was free too.
They got one of them motherfucking Hawaii's. They got one of them Hawaii's. They ain't got They don't got a Samsung.
No, the BBM was fire. That was like when you were like, that was like the first really like joint that was like when you send a text, it would be like reply. It would be like receive type shit.
No, these niggas had a bunch of fucking fancy ass phones in the early 2000s and shit.
I had a BlackBerry.
PDA. This nigga had PDA and shit.
I came with the shit when that shit's like.
It took me so long to get my phone.
I never had it.
My first touchscreen phone was so light, I didn't think it was gonna work. I'm like, these niggas so little. I'm like, these niggas. I hated the chirp. I hated the whole chirp here. I hated the whole fucking chirp era.
That Android shit, bro.
That chirp era, because I had the first chirp, and my shit had the biggest battery in it. What?
He said, everybody know you girls.
I told you what he said.
It's the Android shit. To me, it's perfect.
I got them Hawaii's, man.
It's just a preference. It's like what you want to deal with.
No, fuck that chirp shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you still got a chirp, you out. I don't have a walkie-talkie feature with your phone. I mean, your watch.
Why it should be delayed?
What's wrong?
No, it's just I'm hitting it and it's popping up like, oh, there we go.
You can watch it.
If you had a chirp.
It's like a walkie-talkie feature with your Apple Watch. Like, so somebody's going to Apple Watch will be close enough with the walkie-talkie to each other. Pretty cool, but I don't use that shit because it's too much.
Watches needed, like, I feel like my watch need to project a hologram or a screen out of the fucking. No, my shit gotta go.
They Tracy doing that?
The watches we got.
That Tracy was fire.
Watches we got now kick Dick Tracy watch ass.
But it was fire for the time.
Yeah, it was.
For the time.
But right now, we got that shit and so much more inside our watch. Like all he did was talk to the nigga. I talked to.
No. Yo, what's up, bro? Nigga, hey. Like, yo, bro.
So I got a credit score. My credit score dropped. This is got a Samsung phone. No,
nigga, like, yo, bro.
You got a Samsung. Your credit score went down. Your credit score went down because your motherfucking ass spent too much on the phone and you couldn't pay the phone off.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I just got this because yo, remember we used to go to Boost.
Walkie-talkie.
Boost used to get like a number that niggas had like last week.
And they fucking shit kept yo, what up, y'all boys? Yo, nigga, what's good? Yo, motherfucker. You had a job interview. Yeah, bro. Yo, motherfucker, what's happening, nigga? You drinking tonight? You like, what? Because this motherfucker
Turn go off.
And
nigga come on. You know somebody gonna say something after that.
Come out of nowhere and be like, yo, bro, we got the lines ready. Come through.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You was doing lines in the bathroom, bro?
Who was that?
Snoring.
The next tail era was different, but I remember we used to do that shit too. Trying to find random shit.
QB, tell us about that family across the street story.
Oh,
What family?
Which one? The Burbs?
From which house?
Yo, if you ever seen the Burbs.
Who's saying that?
T. Simmons.
Oh, yo. Oh.
Can you tell the story?
Across the street.
Can you tell the story?
I mean,
he tell it. Oh, anyway, he can tell it.
That's the tell the story. What's gonna happen to me, man?
Wait, he can tell this one. I want to hear this. Shit sounded good. Why he can't tell this one? What the fuck you mean? Can he tell it? Yes, he can. It's his podcast. Tell what he want.
People was wild back in the day.
He tell it whatever. Oh,
the fuck? Tell that shit.
I'm sorry. Yo, I want to know the story.
That's another story. That's another story.
I mean,
why they call you QB? The family across the street.
Oh man, where do I start, man? These motherfuckers, like, it was. Let me think. It was two boys.
How old?
They probably ain't looking. No, they ain't like fuck them niggas. Not fuck it. Fuck them niggas, man. Niggas made my childhood a fucking hell, dude.
How old are you?
Shit, niggas, I was like, my dad had just left, dude. I was probably like,
they was fucking with you.
Man, they used to fuck with the whole ass TJ. They broke in his house.
Oh damn.
Yeah, man. These niggas, wow, niggas back in the day, like before, like yo, like this is what changed me. Like I used to be a calm, cool, collective Catholic school kid.
How long did you live in? And you talking about where you used to?
Oh, Elmer.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah. How long did you live over there?
Shit.
This is that conservative shit. You guys conservative is crazy.
Since you was a kid,
yeah.
Like he's like a wild conservative. It's crazy.
It's a point of your life, bro. Yeah, I don't know you. Like before that, you popped up at a certain time. Like, look.
Yeah, I was old.
And I filled in a bunch of gaps.
Yeah.
And then I filled in a lot of gaps after that.
He said early 90s. So this early 90s.
Yeah, so I was probably like 10, 11 years old.
You can get bullied at this time. It's by an older nigga.
I was getting bullied.
You can get bullied by an older nigga. If you say you didn't get bullied, you're lying. You're fucking lying. You say you didn't get bullied.
When you talk about the movie Baby,
yeah,
this shit was deep.
But I wasn't getting bullied by no motherfucking niggas in suburbia.
You
gotta be big.
Suburbia, nigga. This was on the east side of Buffalo.
Yeah.
No father figure in the house anymore.
You're getting bullied, man. Yeah.
These niggas like
niggas
like
feasting on you.
Like dog, there's drug kingpins.
Any weakness, they
live directly
across
the street.
Yeah, exactly.
Directly across the street. So
spot on.
His two sons, Dion and Andre. My daughter, Virginia. It's a baby son too. It's Cookie.
It's man, motherfucker.
Dude, then they got cousins.
Oh, shit.
Stevie and Melvin, fam. Yo.
The cousins come through and them niggas getting nervous.
It's not even getting your nerves, dude. Like, them niggas, they had you doing like shit that, like, you know, you ain't got no business doing, but you gotta do it. It's face the, you know, repercussions from your mom or face repercussions from them. I see them niggas a lot more than I see my mom.
Listen, my mom don't be around when this shit be happening.
No.
So when niggas pop up with these rules,
you anyway.
You
don't want your mama to save you. Now, if your dad step in and intervene, that's cool. That's your dad, man.
Still, but you want your dad to be able to tell you.
Imagine your mom step in on your behalf and she gets slapped.
I had it, but it wasn't for my dad. I ain't.
But that's what you want. That's what you need.
I got it. I got it early.
Any male figure to tell you to stand up for yourself.
Yeah, I got it early.
That's what you need.
You know I got it.
Any male, it don't even got to be a dad. Just any male figure to tell you to stand up for yourself.
You know where I got it.
So that's what I'm yeah. It was wild to know you. Listen.
I'll tell that story. Somebody want to know.
Bro, like, dude.
No, that's okay.
Let's
go ahead. No,
Squeeze talking.
This
Squeeze episode.
The family across the street.
Squeeze episode. We can talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, but anyway.
The Squeeze episode. Yo, man, if you got questions for Squeeze, send them right now. This Squeeze episode. We're going to get Squeeze.
Let's do it across the street.
Get the questions for Squeeze in right now.
Do it across the street.
Let's go.
See Brown, people tune in.
Now imagine being 10 or 11
years old. It's a lot of
fuck all that.
Okay.
These niggas is shooting guns in the backyard.
Whoa,
like just
how
like
old are they?
Nigga ain't my age and younger.
Oh.
And a couple older. Like it's a gang. Like this family.
Are they a family and a
These
gang?
niggas could have been. Look, these motherfuckers remind me of like some Buffalo Hillbillies.
This sounds like somebody we would have been down with. Like,
Yeah, right. Like that's why I gotta watch what I say, cause like I know his hoods is probably like, yo, man, like, yo, this is like.
You already said enough, motherfucker. Niggas know.
My neighborhood wasn't like that before these people moved over there. Like I said, I went to Catholic school, man. I was chilling. Like
I was to
like
Catholic
we used to
school.
play basketball every single day. Football.
I went to Catholic school too, so that don't mean shit, bro.
It means a lot.
No.
You went to St. John. Catholic Central.
That shit was terrible.
That's like going to Turner Carroll. That doesn't count. It doesn't count. That's not a Catholic school.
It was awesome. Look at where it was at and look who all
Turner Carroll was dangerous.
Okay, I was first.
Yeah, Turner Carroll definitely dangerous.
So the fuck was Catholic Central?
Yes, that was it.
The fuck you mean? Oh, okay.
I went there, bro.
Right. That shit didn't happen at St. Aloysius. Like the priests were like pedophiles and shit like that, and the fucking basketball coach was the bike path rapist. But outside of that, you have to worry about getting shanked by a classmate in there.
You go through St. Anne's like roster.
It was like pedophiles and rapists, but they was like creating good people.
At least
I don't think a pedophile or rapist could be a good person. I'm just saying.
But that's the thing, was creating good people.
Right. Well, not even. It wasn't like. It was majority white people that went to the school. It wasn't like predominantly niggas.
That's his Catholic school. My shit.
Yeah, his shit was different.
You go through our yearbook, and I guarantee you, 40% of the student
just picture Turner Carroll.
40% had to be, to this day, probably 40% has been incarcerated or had to deal with some.
So it was creating.
Our shit was like the Catholic school version of fucking East Side. Like of
Joe Clark.
Side high, my nigga.
Yeah. Sister Timothy was like Joe Clark.
So basically, this family that you're talking about basically came in and ruined the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They turned it up, not ruined it, but they turned it into what it became. They turned it into what it became. They was the first set of niggas that was niggas.
This was my introduction to niggas. Introduction to niggas 101.
What specifically made you turn the corner?
I had to learn how to protect myself. I had to be a nigga. Like that's why, like, when you say conservative nigga, you're right, dude. Because like, there's a part of me like, man, I don't want none of that bullshit.
I had that.
Like, man, these niggas right here, man, I got to show my ass. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep getting my ass beat, slapped, all that shit, man.
No, I had that experience too.
They gonna keep fucking with you.
Bro,
any sign of weakness is we gonna keep going.
Right. Nigga, listen, dude, I was 12 years old. The one nigga down the street lived on the other half. They had been bullying that nigga. We had the movies, the Market Arcade downtown. You know, we used to go down there, catch the train, we go to the McDonald's, slide.
This was bullying. I mean, beating your ass too. Bullying mean beating your goddamn ass.
Listen, they was bullying my man Chuck. Finally, he got enough of it. That nigga ran down the street, shot the nigga in his ass 4 times. That was bullying him. Now, nigga, we like, he's 13.
Chuck turned out.
Nigga, 13? Yes.
Probably in his keister.
He was tired of it.
4 times, bro.
Okay.
4 times. Real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just like the level of bullying that shit.
Yeah. Everybody keep fucking with
Enough's enough.
You showing me the level of bullying. Sometimes it is levels of bullying too.
That's another. That's different.
Dude, these niggas would literally like take your shit, like Debo, but like, nigga, this ain't no motherfucking like, yo, man, I'm a human being, my man.
No, when you say a nigga that shot the nigga,
C Brown, that's how Chuck go. That's how Chuck goes, C Brown. That's not my bad. C Brown said Chuck at the little bottle.
I told him I run it. I ran that baby.
Don't do that, Chuck. See. Yo. Let's squeeze tell a story. One day we gonna talk about what he is.
No, I know. Listen, QB. A nigga say he never been bullied. He lying.
What?
He lying. He never been bullied. You ever been bullied? Who was bullied? Who was bullied?
Check out cousins. Not really like.
That's
bullying was like just like
you gonna get that bully.
Like yo, you gonna stand up for
yourself. Word.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Word.
Keep doing it.
Listen, because it's different. I'm gonna say different levels of bully. It's the It's the bully when you don't deserve it.
Listen,
It's like the bully when you don't deserve it. Like this nigga know he bigger than you, and he just got the weight, and he pulling the bully card.
People and they come fuck with you.
It's the bully when you do deserve it.
That's what bullying is.
There is no bullying that deserves nobody.
It is. I'm gonna tell you.
This what bullying is. Bullying is fuck around and find out. Motherfuckers gonna fuck around with you enough so they find out that they can't keep fucking around with you.
And then when they find that out, they like, yo, you wild.
I said some smart shit to my mom. Said some smart shit to my mama one time. My cousin was at me like, yo, what the fuck you say? He hit me with a big smack. Like, man, what the fuck you say, nigga?
For example, we was kids.
I'm like, I didn't say shit. It's a big bully. That's a bully though. But that's the nigga when it's bully. Like,
bullying, in my opinion, bullying is fucking with somebody that ain't did shit to you. Like, why are you fucking with me?
Yeah, I ain't do none of that.
Yeah. You disrespected your life.
That's too. I feel like bullying too is fucking with somebody that you feel like they can't beat you. Shit. Like,
but if they fucking with you, this shit fuck with them back.
No, but if they not fucking with you, you just fucking with them because you like
you fucking with somebody who ain't fucking with you. Like, why are you fucking with me? Like, yo, like I don't give a fuck, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, I don't disagree about that.
Yeah, that's what that shit is. But bullying is basically that shit will happen until you make the bully realize, nigga, it's more work to deal with me when you fuck with me. You ain't gonna want to fuck with me. You keep fucking with me, I'm gonna fuck with you back. And you're gonna be like, all right, whatever.
Different bullies, different ways.
I get it. But if a motherfucker, to me, I'm not gonna deal with some shit that's gonna cause me an inconvenience. Bully, to me, a bully gonna be like, I'm gonna keep doing that shit because it's easy. So if a nigga stand up, if you gotta fight a nigga, and they like, I can't keep fighting this nigga because he didn't fight it, right? He can stand up for himself.
Yeah, nigga don't want to keep.
They ain't gonna keep fighting.
I know this for a fact.
Bruh.
The toughest niggas wear down over time.
That's a fact.
Like a nigga keep fighting, his knuckles hurt, his jaw hurt, his chest hurt. The nigga fight, he hurt. Even if he fights somebody even when you beat a nigga ass, think about the times you beat somebody up in your life. You still hurt after that shit sometimes. You might still hurt.
Like even if you feel like I'm just saying, like even if like it's not possible, right? Like, oh, you ain't gonna beat this nigga. Nah, you stand up for yourself. That's what you say, that's what it's about.
You got to.
You have to. You don't just you never just lay down. Never. So that's what I'm saying.
I definitely, I'm not even gonna use definitely things because I respect the things, but I beat niggas ass I was totally afraid of.
And sometimes you got to.
Like, I'm bigger than you, and you
afraid of it?
Yeah, he into more shit than I'm into. It's mad more advanced.
See, LL says she bully kids who deserve it.
What's that mean? You bully kids. You bully kids. That's
you must have been on some payback shit.
Can I say something?
You could bully all of them. You could bully motherfuckers.
Okay, so bullying is basically like what did we discuss?
Because when it's unprovoked, you ain't deserve it.
Okay, so
you deserve to get your ass, they still whoop your ass and fuck them.
So, for example, sometimes your family members may
do might deserve it, though, I guess.
Like your own family members may do things like that to you. Like you just chilling, fuck come out of nowhere. Fuck your TV. Fuck your cartoon. I'm changing this shit.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not like I like my bully though. I like the bully that I got. The way I got bullied, I kind of appreciate it.
It made you tough.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It give you a thicker skin.
People don't understand how tough I am. They look at me and be like, okay, look at this nigga. Like it's different for me.
I feel like as a family member, I'm not saying you should bully motherfuckers, but sometimes you might. Some people be like, "Yo, we need to toughen him up."
You want to show them what's really going on. I want to show you what's really going on out here.
This is how they go.
For my family members, I'm telling you what's really going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just not gonna lie to you.
When I was a kid, I went from a Catholic school going to a Buffalo public school, high school. My family members was definitely like, "Listen, St. Anne's shit is different than Burgard," and I was like, "Well." Okay, now this is me like 100 pounds, bro.
What was the difference? Hold on. Stop talking real quick. What was the difference when you went to? What was the difference? No, he
was like, they had junkies at the store with Thatcher.
I didn't know that.
Shit, nigga. They ain't never done it. They ain't never jumped me.
They tried.
Yeah, he was, I don't know. I did that shit. That's what something. Shit. Yeah, nah, them niggas. They definitely tried. But one thing slapped me one day. That's when it all changed.
That's when you're
That's
like,
when
yeah, this ain't gonna happen again.
That's why
It's not gonna happen again.
It's
not gonna happen again.
What happened when he slapped you?
Huh?
What happened when he slapped you? I want to know.
He hit that switch.
You got your dad in the ring.
Devil dog. Ooh-ah. Is that the right? That's the right thing.
Your dad in the ring.
I'm sorry.
I stabbed that nigga on my pistol.
As you should have.
Yo,
As you should have.
dude, like ever since they
He
like,
ain't fuck with you then. He ain't fuck with you again.
they stopped after that.
I see. Like, he ain't fuck with you
Well,
again.
they like we would have our back and forth, but like after that it was more or less like
That was like you gonna stand. I fuck with you. If I fuck with you, you equally gonna fuck with me too. Like if I provoke you, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like now
that nigga like face planning, like that shit not sweet.
he kind of fucking with you after that.
No, I'm saying like after not after that.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
But before that, for you to feel like you just slapped me,
Nigga, press to those limits. So now you to let that slide. Next time he can slap you in front of motherfuckers now, or now he might even do that shit in front of whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen niggas let it slide. It happens more and more.
Now he can.
Dude, I had never seen. I had never seen a cockroach to the hood. I'm so serious.
Go to the roaches.
They had roaches, motherfucking early story. I had never seen a cockroach to the hood.
Call it now. You can call. We got the speakers set up right now, so you can call. But you can definitely call in. We got to call in.
Can you call in at this moment because like that will be one of those.
I like that.
Technical difficulties that we didn't plan for.
Because you could bully a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. You are taller than a lot of females, and tall females can bully females. I'm sorry.
She's tall.
She's tall.
Long legs, tall, moment climbing.
Yo,
She already told you she already knew you were free, nigga, so stop playing with her.
That thing like Everest, nigga, playing that flag. Print that red flag, nigga.
Yeah, okay, wow. El Ray.
Yes, sir.
What made the transition hard from Catholic school to high school?
You know what? It wasn't hard.
Not coming from Catholic Central.
Time out. Sorry.
That shit was like going from Juvie to fucking.
No.
The pros.
And the only reason I say that is because of where I came from. Right? I grew up in Shumway my whole life. My whole life.
No,
I grew up in Shumway my whole life. I grew up in Shumway, but
no,
I'm sorry.
So how you might know that?
I'm sorry. Check it out. I grew up on Shumway a lot of my life.
Stop saying that.
What you mean?
No, you didn't.
I grew up in Strauss.
Scum.
My bad. I'm a scum. Sorry. I grew up on Scumway damn near my whole life. So I lived on between Broadway and Paderewski. I lived on Shumway. I lived on Shumway when Smack Store was on the corner.
That's the best part too.
I lived on Shumway when Kenny used to live on the fucking the other side, the beginning of the street. I lived on Shumway when High Spot was on Broadway.
When I moved over here, it's the king of y'all shit. That's why you mentioned it.
That was my dog. Kenny was my dog. Kenny was the
Rest in peace. He was the king of y'all shit.
He definitely
He
was.
was the most athletic nigga who was like a grind ball.
He was like, and his appearance was mad like
not cool.
His appearance was like not really strict, but you know, like you see his parents, like his dad was around. So I was like, nigga, why you wild?
Wasn't a bully. Could have been.
Like I was like, so Kenny was cool as fuck. Kenny was cool. I lived right next door to fucking Chris and Henry and all of them.
Nobody was a bully down the way.
No
older nigga.
I lived
one or two.
One or two. When we used to open a fire hydrant on the corner of Paderewski and Shumway. Niggas that come to the car and
open the fire hydrant on the court one time. Little white call this nigga.
Yeah, that's the Polish neighborhood that wasn't taken over by the black folks yet. When I was a kid, we still had heavy Polish influence up and down Paderewski and Pecker.
You ain't go to the Polish Center?
Yeah, I did.
Was it fun?
Yes, it was.
It's fun as hell.
Posting was this shit.
That was one of the leverages my mom had over you. Like, you ain't going to post it.
I'm sorry. I'm off subject, but let me go back. The transition wasn't hard because of where I grew up at. Like, where I was from wasn't that hard. I could see it being different for someone coming from St. Aloysius because you like in the suburban area. So if you go into like, so for example, somebody that's going to St. Aloysius where it's like a lot of white kids there, and you go to Bennett High School, it's like a culture shock. Like, listen, we was going to mass.
Nigga, every Friday.
Every Friday was going to mass. But now you go to Bennett, it's like, niggas bringing guns to school. Like, hold up, what the fuck? But being out when the St. Anne's was niggas was doing this shit.
Never forget the first time I seen that.
St. Anne's, it was like, you was kind of like, it's yeah. Bro, I had to walk to school and I had a risk every day.
But hold on. I ain't gonna hold it.
I had to walk down Emsley to the Y.
I'm not gonna
school every day.
I'm not gonna at certain points in time during this time, it's not dangerous to do this.
No, I think it's not.
I'm not saying that.
At this time,
I'm not saying it didn't become dangerous at certain point in time either.
No, listen.
But at certain point in time during this, it was fun to do it.
Let me say it.
Like, it's like you and your niggas, y'all can walk. Like how y'all gang to school? Y'all gang to school,
bro. When I walk to school, if I walk down Shumway, I catch Esco and Fats coming from Coy. We hit Paderewski, walk down motherfucking Paderewski, we'd catch whoever we was running into, and we'd catch Royster,
O'Hana, Royster,
we'd catch Royster,
Glade, Kendall getting dropped off.
Coming from Emsley. So we'll walk into St. Anne's all together. And after that, we'll walk to the Y down Emsley.
That's after school.
And it's like 10, 9 of us.
That's fun.
Walking to the Y.
I didn't know why so many people used to be at the Y. That's probably why, because of St. Anne's.
That was like that transition, all that shit. Like I grew up with, that's where I grew up. So going to a public school, a high school, it was like the same shit. But can't front like back then. I was like a twig, so I wasn't like intimidating. So my peoples is telling me, listen, you go to school, like they basically telling me like this shit, like not saying it like it's prison, but like listen, this is a public school, bro. Honestly,
they told you Burger was a
no. Honestly, when you get there, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. That's what they tell me. People don't give a fuck about you. And they don't got no problem letting you know that. And if you let them keep doing that, they are going to keep doing it every time, worse every time, the next time. So listen, if you're not going to stand up for yourself, at least be able to at least give it all you got. Stick up for yourself. I remember, I kid you not, I say this. Shout out to Duper. I know Duper ain't on right now. Shout out to Duper. It's before I went to high school, and I talked to Duper, and me around the corner, and I was like, yo, what high school you going to? What grade you in? I'm like, 8th grade. What high school you going to? I'm like, dude, I'm going to Burger. He's like, oh, damn.
Yeah.
Dude, like, damn. You?
Burger?
He like, who else over there?
You gotta figure out. You gotta connect, man.
He's like, all right, you get there. He like, shit, Bentley. He's like, oh, Deshaun the senior. So he at least make sure. You got whoever.
That's how they go.
Word. He like, yo, at least you got somebody that's not gonna let motherfuckers.
Rest in peace.
Damn.
No, rest in peace. Listen, when I got the Seneca, bro, I ain't had nobody in Seneca yet, right? So the only person that was in Seneca was Tiffany Wilhite. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and I kid you not.
She was on the City Grill victims, right? She is dating Duper at the time. Yeah. Nigga, she in school she like one of the coldest girls in school. Mm-hmm. She like, yo, what's good? She like, yo, what's good? What you talking? I'm like, oh, wow, thank you for fucking even talking to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, mad cool. Like, you were down the way, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit. Like, she was like hood too. Like, she kind of hood, but like, she also is one of the baddest girls in school. You know what I'm saying? She's like a senior. I'm a freshman. But it's like, that's my only lookout. Here. Like, it's a girl.
You got a female.
It's a girl lookout.
You got a female up top.
Yeah. Like, at the top of the ladder, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he telling me who was there already. He's like, yo, Troy there.
Troy's good.
He was like, Troy is a senior.
You good.
You all right. worst case scenario, Troy gonna make sure he's good. And then he was like, "Shit, Deshaun there too, so you all right, you good."
Oh, yeah, big nose and
yeah. So at least ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. Just don't, when they not around. This is what Duper said. When they not around, this is what you do. Like, look, nigga, hit the first nigga and run.
Oh shit!
For no reason. No, not if niggas are trying you. Hit the first nigga and get the fuck out of it.
I think
he said because if they get on you, you little. These niggas is like these is football players type shit. Niggas gonna have you up in the air type shit.
You know he wasn't lying.
As me at 100 pounds, hit the first nigga, fuck on. If they catch you, fight like a motherfucking Wolverine. The transition wasn't that bad. It was I ain't gonna front. Burger was fucking treacherous.
It was worse.
I understand. I feel like that whole Fillmore, like, except for Seneca, because, like, if you fight a Seneca, you gotta go. If you fought in Burger, they was like, yo, you basically got the hole and then you came back. Like, he's like, yo, you get suspended for like a day, yo, come back. You good? Just gonna fight again.
It's not Seneca that fought Seneca and came back.
So many niggas have fought so many times, multiple times. I remember you had the two bitches fighting. You had, like, remember how they had Ali Frazier 1 and 2 and 3? The bitches had a 2 and 3 and 4. No. And that tell you a lot about Burger. That right there tell you a lot about Burger. Bitches had a versus 4.
My school was
Burger.
See Seneca. See, my school was. I went to Seneca Vocational, right? Seneca Vocational was like this. It was like it was 24 student teacher altercations. It was 24 student teacher altercations in the city of Buffalo, right? 1 year.
I remember this one nigga. Shout out the nigga that whipped Mr. Reese ass. Fuck Mr. Reese, bitch ass nigga. Go ahead. Shout out to my industry teacher.
I'm gonna do the math for you.
That's why you got
it was 24.
You got some animosity towards Mr.
That
Reese.
That nigga let me fall asleep in this class past the bell. Time to go. I'm there knocked out.
24 teacher-student altercations. Seneca had 6 of them.
That's a good percentage.
That's 1/4. It's 25%.
Yeah, that's a good percentage of the city of Buffalo.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good percentage.
I can damn near name them all.
That's a good percentage. Sheesh.
And we wasn't known for fighting. We wasn't known for what Bennett was known for. We wasn't known for what Burger was known for.
Shout out to Miss Stein. I feel like that's a Miss Stein stat. I feel like that's a Miss Stein gave you that stat.
No, I was there. I was watching the fights happen. I'm like, oh, Shancy, the teacher called the teacher. I mentioned the name. I said the name. He closed her hand in a locker. When she pulled that hand out of that locker, she beat this man's ass. When she pulled that motherfucking hand, like he's like, yo, you need to get to class. She's like, yo, listen, I know I'm late for the bill. I'm about to get to class so I can get my books. He closed her hand in a locker.
Bro, listen. Somebody closed my door.
She thrashed that man.
This nigga better hope I don't see this.
She thrashed him. Like, you know how the bell ring? You know how the bell ring, everybody in class now? As soon as everybody gets the doors closed, she thrashed him in the hallway, like, so long. Like, come on, man. Like,
he wild.
Yeah, what kind of nigga shit is that?
You wild.
A whole teacher, bro?
Why you?
These kids be doing shit like that now. You hear about the 6-year-old that shot the teacher in the stomach?
He said the teacher slammed the.
He didn't do it. He did it inadvertently. He did it like, yo, you gonna go to class, and she's like, I'm getting my books. He closing the locker while she turned like bam, so he slammed her shit like boop. Like it, all right, boom.
See why you
shit. I went in my mind, I didn't see this shit.
He talking about some shit. Seneca had a lot of student-teacher
I got that.
Right. He said it was a girl that was fighting this teacher. The teacher like slammed the locker, but
the girl didn't slam it on the teacher.
No, she beat the teacher up because he slammed the joint on her. That's what I said. But he said it was kind of inadvertent.
It was on some. You gonna go to class? I'm telling you, go to class. It's the bell rung. You gotta go to class.
I don't care.
Don't put your hands on her.
He ain't gonna say he was supposed to like her. And her hand was reaching for her books.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why?
What you doing that for? You a grown ass man talking to a child.
Why did you sleep in the locker room? She know I'm not lying.
Why did you even? Just tell her what to do. If she don't do it, just do what you gotta do. But you don't gotta do nothing physical. It's a kid, bro. That's a kid.
She was a kid.
That's a kid, bro.
In high school?
It don't matter.
We're not talking about.
If that's your daughter, nigga, sleep in the locker room. What you gonna do? If you want to ask her, why did you do that?
I'm not gonna beat up a teacher for no reason.
I ain't saying you gotta beat him up. I'm not saying that. If you gonna ask him, oh, why you do that? You ain't gonna sit there like, oh,
I'm like, I'm asking why he did that. I'm not gonna beat him up like this. I'm not
saying that, bro. What are you gonna do? What I'm saying is, why would you even do that? As a grown man, why do you gotta get physical with a child? You get what I'm saying now? No. It's cool. It's okay to get physical with kids.
But these kids at this, like,
bro, did she get physical with him? She got extra. Before that.
No.
Right. See what I'm saying? But did she get physical with him?
She was telling him she was going.
I'm trying to get my book.
She was going to follow her directive. She was going to follow her directive. She was just already late, and she was on the other.
Right.
She wasn't a bad person.
That's what I'm saying.
She wasn't like a goon. She wasn't a goon.
Oh, okay.
Why is you getting physical with a kid?
So then at that point, then she needs to beat the teacher ass.
That's what I'm saying.
She was,
but that's like when you say teacher.
She was 100%
teachers fighting students. I'm thinking
different situations.
It's mad different situations. I watched a food fight happen in the cafeteria. I watched a food fight happen in the cafeteria. You know that ain't supposed to happen. Listen. The nigga trying to stop the food fight and he get hit. I'm talking about Napoleon Dynamite with this orange. I'm talking about blam the orange. I'm looking at the orange in the slow motion. Like, man, the coolest nigga ever. He like one of them faculty teachers. He's not even a teacher. He don't even teach nothing. He just here to help.
He got banned.
Oh my god! I'm talking about this is wrong.
There's no reason at all.
Because he's trying to just stop the melee and just food fight. That's the only reason why he got fucking sauteed.
Did he start beefing?
I'm talking about because his demeanor. No, he didn't fight anybody. He didn't do no fighting. I'm talking about
the teacher got hit.
He didn't fight anybody.
See what I'm saying? He didn't get physical.
But the anger level of
was high as hell.
I'm talking about he is always a 2. He a 2. He a fucking
get the fuck over there right now.
This nigga went to a 12.
He didn't get physical though.
He got hit with.
He didn't get physical.
And I know the orange. I feel like I didn't know this orange.
He didn't get physical.
But I know this orange was intended for. He's so cool.
Wait, he slam shit?
Is he wrong if he does? Is he wrong if he does?
I'm not saying he wrong because if he see who do it, that's assault, bro. You can't do shit like that. That's assault.
I think he's wrong. Right? If he just go, he can't. You got too much power. You got too much power. You can't go meleeing kids, bro.
Especially if you're in high school.
If you in a food fight, niggas get low. Get out the way. Let them do what they do. You can't be in that fucking middle of the fight. Like, stop. Niggas not hearing you stop. Niggas is ducking fucking fruit cups and hot sauce bottles.
Like I said, in a common world, that's assault. If somebody hit you, that's assault.
Oh, he got hit.
No.
He got drilled.
This isn't just a regular. You got hit with an orange. I caused the orange.
I get.
Okay, nigga, I smacked it and it broke your glasses. Like you literally are tearing up.
The orange.
That's a different kind of anger.
Listen, honestly, I feel like you have the right to do something. If you don't, I understand. But like, if a motherfucker was like. But just like kids though.
So now as a parent, are you still coming in with that same animosity?
Like the orange hit this nigga like the laser beam on Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Let's say one of the boys.
Nigga hit him with a John Shannon laser.
Like I want to dig this. I want to say.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
This is not true. Bro. I want to say Darmel hit this nigga with the orange. Our quarterback, our star quarterback. Hit this nigga with his orange. I know he did.
It doesn't probably hurt. It's embarrassing.
I know he did.
It's embarrassing.
I seen it in slow motion.
Let me tell you this though.
I was like, oh my god! I seen hot sauce flying. We didn't have snack line for us to eat.
I
I
can't
got
do
a lot
nothing.
of teachers. Like I fucks with teachers. Like I said, y'all got one of the hardest jobs.
If that was 1987, we didn't have snack line till 08.
What y'all be
Till
doing.
1998.
So I'm gonna give you a story of this one teacher when I was in high school, right? So this is my ideal one. Right?
I Miller.
Who said that? Kettle?
Paternini.
Oh, listen. I Miller used to be wild. He used to always swear he was so tough. He's had tight ass collars. He's always trying to get physical with the kids. Paternini was a big ass. He had what's his name?
Fact right here.
Who said that?
Oh yeah, look at. Blake Garcia.
So what else?
Shots out. You gotta know how. You gotta know how to say that. Go ahead, Paternini and I Miller.
The keeper. Oh, no. Keeper be wild. So, like, don't get physical with the kids. This is my idea. This is my idea. Wild. So I'm in English. I'm in English class, right? We in English class. We chilling. Like we like it's quiet as hell, right? He getting the lesson out. The kids that want to learn is learning. The kids that don't want to learn is sleeping. Bro, the class, peace.
At peace.
Peace. This man is teaching. He goes down the aisle with a big ass yardstick and smack cuz that's hard as fuck. Well, boom! Why are you fucking with cuz? If he don't want to learn, he doesn't want to learn. He ain't fucking with your class. He not causing no disruption. Man, smack his joint. Boom, cuz got a man. What the fuck is you doing? This burger.
That nigga probably was selling drugs all last night.
What the fuck is you doing, nigga?
Burger was like a halfway house.
right after that shit. Royal Rumble in English too. He fought that nigga.
He was part of that 24
fights. Yo, bro, leave that man alone. He ain't fucking with you, bro.
That was that year.
Just at the end of the day, after the class is over, after you taught the kids that wanted to learn peacefully.
Mr. Hill and Mr. Garman, yes.
Oh.
Mr. Hill and Mr. Garman. I'm
gonna
talk about this.
They motherfuckers used to come. These women come get your ass
again.
Be down there. Yo, what is it, Mr. Whitlock?
This is why I have.
My thing is, if that student is not causing a disruption for the other kids that do want to learn, well, they proceed. Now, when the parent come in, and they like, yo, why my kid? Oh, he sleep all the time. Yeah. I'm teaching the kids that want to learn.
Why ain't you making them get up in your classroom? Because that's the next thing.
It's gonna cause a
I can't get physical with the kids. I say, hey, can you wake up? You don't do it. What you want me to do? After that,
you're not trying. You school my kids.
Everybody ain't having Mr. Hill, Mr. Garman.
You a teacher. That's okay. It is what it is. After that point, you can talk to my supervisor. After that point, talk to the principal.
This is no one situation when it comes to these kids.
I get it, bro. Like if you're not disrupting the class,
Hill and Garman was one.
So if a kid is just sitting there and they sleep, I'm not fucking with you, bro.
That is a disruption. Honestly, it might not seem like one.
I'm with me.
Yeah. I'm listening to bitches in reverse chokeholds. They start beating around.
They get a fight in the class. They be like, the fights used to happen on the third floor. Fights used to happen on the third floor non-parking garage side.
I want to say I've seen this reverse chokehold.
They don't fight on the parking garage side because the floor is extremely slippery in Burgard over there by the cars when they come up the ramp.
That's what they do.
I wish
the body work.
I wish I could have seen the first fight when they fought that out. Oh my God! What a fight!
Listen, they never. First of all, they never. Shout out to Mr. Bates. They never fight by Mr. Bates' class.
They jump me.
First of all, that's the second floor. Second floor.
What a place getting sauteed.
They got jumped in the principal's office. Oh wow.
Who the fuck jumped in the principal's office? That's my boy. Who jumped in? Who jumped in the principal? This is 50. This gotta be 53.
Yo, listen. As Kettle said,
girls used to fight. I don't know.
It's a fight. Girls used to beat, right? Girls used to beat. I used to come out of nowhere and be like, yo.
Where was this at? Where was
grab
that?
The girl, put him in a little fucking Kretner. I was like, yo, what? My mother a teacher. Used to be, right? Mother's a teacher. She used to tell me, like, the kids used to fight. This is what my mother said.
Mr. Hill definitely had going.
This is what my mother said as a teacher.
And he wasn't.
The students is like, man, here's some. Why do they stop the fight? My mother used to be like, yo, I'm not getting involved with that. They're not about to hurt me.
Oh, shit.
Bro, what if them kids hear my mother? They beat me.
Right.
I'm gonna say if they want to fight. I tell them no, I'm not gonna get there and get physical. Break that shit up. I risk my life trying to save these kids. They don't want to learn.
I just smacked somebody's face over Miss Jessie. She used to substitute at my school one time. She was at my school. She was in Emerson. She was in I couldn't believe it. Oh, this Jessie!
She never came to my school. I mean, I see your mom at the job. Did y'all make sure she was good? Yo, ain't nobody fuck with your mom, bro. No. Appreciate you.
No, it was a nigga that tried to, you know what I mean? No, listen.
No,
my mom did home instruction, right? She used to do home instruction right after school. So she should get out of school after school and do home instruction. So it's this one nigga. And to this day, he died like muscle bound nigga. I'm not gonna mention his name, but he not crazy. But he was probably a little misguided as a youth, right? This is like 91. This is like around the time that Desert Storm's happening, right? So I'm in the kitchen. I gotta do my work in front of her because it's home instruction. So I gotta do my shit while she teaches other nigga how to do his shit, right?
You gonna knock out 2 birds with one stone?
Right. So I finish. I bust my shit down. I leave the fucking kitchen. Me, him, and my mom. His mom is in the other room, right?
She gotta be there.
Yeah, it's always parents. You do home instruction.
Yeah, they gotta be there.
Bro, I walked out of the room, bro. My mom like, yo, what the fuck is you going? Like, boop, boop, boop. This nigga trying to beef my mom.
Whoa. In the house.
When I walk in the kitchen, when I get to I walk in the kitchen. I didn't even run. Like I'm right there. I walk in the kitchen. I look. This nigga mom is smacking him in the motherfucking head with a spatula. Boom! Boom!
What?
Boom! 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 I'm like, what?
How old was you?
I'm like 10, not 9, 8 or 9. No, he not hitting my mom. His mom is hitting him.
Okay. All right.
As she should.
Yeah,
the motherfucking right. Spatula done broke. Boom, it's metal. It's a metal on metal joint. It's done broke on it. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, stop beating my mom. He had to attend to that. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, that's a lot more.
But as the mother step into that, you know what I mean?
Bro, she got physical fast. She walked in that like she kind of
yeah. Can't do that no more though.
Yeah, like that.
No. I ain't gonna lie to
you. Yeah. But still,
I see my son too. I see my son beating on a motherfucking tutor. My nigga.
See it?
That's the if.
Oh, yeah, right.
If.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
My nigga, I'm gonna punch this nigga in his motherfucking face so hard. I'm gonna close fist punch this nigga.
As you should.
Boom! I'm trying to throw a weight behind it. I'm gonna turn my hips, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna put a little weight behind that shit. I'm trying to put a little. I'm gonna try to throw my arm loose, and then when it's connected, I'm gonna stiffen my arm right to connect like Bruce Lee. Boom! So just all the kinetic energy to this nigga fucking jaw. What are you talking about?
I see the drop on that 8. The 8 get any speck of water.
It's a wrap.
That shit like.
Just go with this dog.
That shit gonna be like, yo, you are now connected to Rogers.
Yo,
that shit get one drop of water. It's a wrap for that 8, bro. That's what they be telling you.
That's bad.
Your phone.
That's bad.
It's fake waterproof.
That's bad. That's bad.
Like, how much is 5 meters?
Right.
We do the fake. We think we rule the world. So we the only motherfuckers that don't do the metrics. So what's that equivalent?
Who the fuck cares? I'm not doing the metric system.
Right. See? I'm just saying, you ain't about to be like, yo, this 5 meters, my phone is safe. No, don't let that motherfucker drop in no fucking water. Period.
5 meters is like 15 feet.
It's something like that.
Is you gonna let that shit get water? Like, if you gonna let it get submerged?
It's 12
no,
feet.
I can drop in a puddle, but not anything more
than you gonna let your phone, like, let's say you're on vacation, it's just your phone drop and hit the water.
Quick question.
Let's say you're in the beach.
Quick question. You would report a potty and your phone falling. It's like,
that shit there, bro. Oh,
you go get your
I'm not getting that shit, bro.
Oh,
Listen, even if I don't have insurance, I'm not getting it.
You know,
Listen, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to an 8. Until I can afford it.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, listen, bro.
I'm gonna downgrade till I can
to
afford.
I was about to get one of them Androids that niggas be talking about.
yeah.
Nigga.
One of the bottom tiers right
Yeah.
The
Hawaii joints. Hawaii joints.
I'd have been right on eBay type shit looking for an iPhone 8. Let me flash it over to my service.
Yo.
For the 70, 80.
It's a great phone. It's phone all
I just
day.
need this shit to work until I can afford a new one.
It's a great phone. Don't get it twisted. These are great phone. These are great
That's
phones.
a fact. Let me rock. Listen, let me rock with this 10 until this fucking 17.
They said they leaving that phone in that porta potty.
Is you gonna get it?
No, that's
Right.
right.
I'm not about to dig
It's
around.
not even a second.
He gonna be sports bad boy. New phone. He gonna have 2 sports bad.
In my opinion, it's
Let me
a couple
pick.
of things that
Michael Jordan scored 16 points tonight. He like, damn,
do
you be
not-
Jordan scored 16.
Two of the things that I know, I don't know, I assume, do not come off. One of them things are the dye in the bank packs, poof, which is pop. I believe that ink does not come off you. Like you can scrub that. It takes a long time. It's like if you get hit with that dye pack,
Like, it's super ink.
that dye pack. If you look, if you're at the bank and you rob the bank, you run out and that dye poof, and you get that ink on you, you can't just go under the sink and be like, yeah, we good. That shit take a while. Like you might be like months before that shit.
Weird.
Yeah, you might have to shed some skin.
Yeah, it's not that regular ink.
That blue liquid that be in the fucking porta potties, I feel like if that touch your skin,
Oh no.
that blue liquid is not coming out.
What about that doo-doo? Fuck that bullshit. What about the doo-doo, nigga? You worried about the blue? Yeah, that doo-doo. Fuck the dirt. You look at dirt. Fuck that dirt that's on the phone.
If I get hit with your blue, I'm okay. I'm okay. If it's turds involved, oh no, it's.
It ain't not yours either. That's somebody else's shit.
Oh my God.
This is
bad.
It's already mixed with the turds.
This is bad.
So that shit ain't going nowhere. So you got blue turd juice on you and it's not going nowhere.
Hold on. Blake Garcia, you still here?
That's like
Blake
you hit with the slug spray and you can't get it.
3 drunk motherfuckers, Puerto Ricans, nigga, a snicker. What's up, DDG? That's not DD. That's LA. What's going on? Yo, Blake Garcia, if you're still here, I wanna ask you a question. I wanna know if you know something real quick. You know what I mean? Chime in if you're still here. Yo, this motherfucker said 3 drunk motherfuckers, Puerto Rican, nigga, and a snicker. What the fuck is the difference between a nigga and a snicker? I don't know what the fuck a snicker is.
What the fuck is a snicker?
What the fuck is a snicker, my nigga?
Well, how you go with 2 racial slurs?
Yeah, you about to get banned.
Do they mean the same thing?
They might have.
Who the fuck you
Right.
where you see that at?
No, you don't see it? Oh. Yeah, like,
No. Oh, he's very well used. Nobody knows.
that's big. That's big LA. That's big LA.
No, chill.
No,
Trump
hell
is
no.
anonymous,
Yeah,
bro.
no, he's not. He don't know how to. He don't know how to do it. He wouldn't be anonymous.
What's a snicker? Snicker sound like a racial term.
And who's the sticker?
That sounds like a racial slur.
Oh my God. That's a
He
new
said
one.
just joking. And we know he fucking with
We
you.
know,
dog.
we know.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for fucking with us tonight, man.
That's funny as hell. That's the first time I ever heard that.
As you should.
Damn, Blake Garcia left.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to know if you remember Camp Liberty. No, you are deaf. You and you. Nah, don't even
try.
Don't search your Rolodex.
I
Don't even search
it.
it. Nope.
It's gotta go poo.
Watched.
He,
No. He not. It had nothing to do with him being washed. He wouldn't remember
I
this.
wasn't involved.
Yeah. There you go. I just want to know if you remember because he was there 1 year. It was a 2-week camp that you went to. I think we went to Albany, SUNY Albany.
And you like out in the woods?
No. So this is the college.
Oh, okay.
Dorms.
Hey,
When you say campus,
it's lit.
Campus. I said campus.
They trying to turn you out because they want you to come to school.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, we partying, bro. It's lit over here.
No.
You're like 12 years old.
No, I think it's 12. I think it's 12. 8, 9. 7, 8, 9.
Oh shit, that's not even good.
Sorry. When I was in like
Ninja
high
Turtles.
school,
Best pillow fight I've ever seen in my life, bro. This
girl.
pillow fight was epic.
no, listen, when I
I had a
was-
pillow fight that was surreal.
Damn, girl, I'm only 9.
when I was in high school, I was a senior. We had like an overnight trip.
We've been invited you on the show, Big LA.
You know what I'm saying? We had an overnight trip at Alfred State when I was a senior in high school.
Them the fire.
So we had a deal where it was like
I
we all
remember
went to
Jimmy
Alfred
Spencer,
State and we stayed the night.
For 2
Bro,
weeks?
no, for like
Just one night.
We said
Just a
weekend.
night. Yeah, 1 or 2 days.
So we basically stayed with the college
Eat that
kids.
bullshit ass food.
Yeah, but they was like, yo, it's lit, man. Look, you on dorm, you on campus, bitches. We smoking. We college kids from Burger. We was like shit. We was smoking with the college kids.
Hell yeah.
It's cool. So that'd be lit. That'd be lit. I'd be like, oh shit. They be like, yo, it'd be lit. It'd be bitches over here. You meet all of them from different parts of New York. Huh?
Right.
Good.
No,
That was lit. I thought that was the type of shit you was talking about.
that was just perfect shit. I was, but it wasn't. It was happening. It was happening for them niggas at the time in '92 and 3 or whatever that shit was, 91, 92. But for us, that shit was 2 weeks on campus, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but whatever the fuck you want. This is when I noticed. Listen, we here with the motherfuckers from Queens, the Bronx, Brooklyn,
Different parts of New York.
different everywhere in New York. Yeah.
Rochester.
Yes. Everywhere in New York, all types of kids, mad kids.
Morgantown.
You in your group, motherfucker, bro. The shit was epic.
It was lit.
The best, and I say this shit, motherfuckers like pillow fight. Like this sound weird from a
How
grown man.
old was you?
I was 8 years old.
That was lit. That's fun.
When I tell you,
Can you imagine the fucking Royal Rumble pillow fight?
I
Go crazy
got-
at 8 years old?
I got fucked up. I think I talked about it on the podcast before. I got back to my door. I got back to my dorm room, and when I looked down the hall, maybe like
Yeah, niggas ain't trying to kill each other.
a
Like,
50,
you know what I mean?
75-foot hallway was white pillows
Somebody gonna get banged.
going nuts.
Right, somebody goes.
Somebody gonna catch.
Our room is at the end of the hallway.
Somebody will get hit in the eye or something.
We went up and around, got to our room. We went up and around, got to our room.
Scary movie shit.
No, because you 8 and 9, and you don't realize camp go about 13.
Yeah.
So kids is advanced.
Your power ain't that 13-year-old power.
I ain't got no fuck power. Niggas is putting
Shit in the pillow?
brushes.
Oh,
Whoa.
niggas
That's not a regular pillow.
No, when I first said it, when it first started, it's regular. When it first started, it's a regular pillow fight. When it first started, it's regular pillow fight. Bro, as this shit go on, like maybe like 10 minutes, my nigga. We done battled our way down the hallway. We fighting mad kids. We having fun. Bro, I got caught in this room, bro. Got my ass beat.
Cinder block.
American made grenade.
Fuck, pillow fight that.
Yeah. How you been?
Damn good.
What you been doing, bro?
What, Vegas for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, good. What you been doing lately? Like lately, you been out, you been chilling.
Yeah, I ain't been out.
You ain't been wild. I ain't doing.
Not at all.
No, I mean not wild. I've been chilling, like chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I've been cool. I still do like what I want to do, but I've just been cool. Focus on myself, like focus on the shit that I need to fix.
Yeah.
But still doing it the single way.
That's the only way to do it. Nigga. What you mean?
It's no way.
Yeah.
It's no way.
You sound like you got something to say. You probably gonna set off your chest. What you doing there like that, man?
I've been chilling. I've been cool. I'm cool. I've been cool. I've been chilling. I'm chilling. I've been focusing on my happiness. You know what I'm saying?
How do you achieve that?
You know how you get to the point where you get to a certain zen. Like I'm at a certain zen where the only thing that I care about is immediately. This is like my first thing that goes into effect. What does it make you happy? Right? The first thing. So, anytime somebody asks me anything or I have any decision in my life, first thing when I make the decision is the first thing that should pop in my head. Does it make me happy? No matter what.
Yes.
Does it make me right?
So quick.
So then I can go based off that.
Self-effort.
So hey, this doesn't inconvenience me, and I don't lose the money. I don't mind.
Thank you.
I don't mind doing it. I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But if it gets to the point where it's too many negatives,
Blake Garcia, King Liberty. Go ahead.
there's too many negatives, when I get to this checklist, there are so many negatives that I check. I'm not fucking doing it.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? So when it gets to the point, like, yeah, it's like, if it's 3 checklists, 2 out of the 3 is negative, I'm doing it. If it's
Right.
1 out of the 3, maybe I could try to, like, all right, I can deal with what I can deal with. But when it's 2 negative, they say you're not supposed to let negative shit in your life. So I'm not, when I get negative, I'm good. But so that's what I've been trying to do. Now, so it's not about being with anybody. And like we was talking about, like this is some shit. We're gonna bring it in now. We're gonna let you scoot on and so,
I'm about to say something. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
so basically what we talk about is what I'm talking about.
Got a guest question too, though.
Oh, and let's answer that again.
So, what's y'all take on new reality shows with the stripper girls?
Oh no,
I didn't see that.
that shit. Man, we see who asked him first.
I didn't
That
see
shit is fucking a bad look for the town, man.
What you mean?
Cause them chicks is do. Yeah, it's all about Buffalo. The baddies of Buffalo. You ain't seen the trailer?
No!
Search the trailer on.
Please, I do not be into that shit.
We need to get into that shit. Dude.
No, I'm living my life comfortably, not being in this shit.
Where's that?
It's on Facebook.
I don't care. I'm good. Search it up.
Nigga, you gonna be watching.
I'm definitely.
Yeah, you can subscribe.
I'll find this shit.
I can see you there.
I can't
The baddies of Buffalo coming on.
But how you get on?
This is where I'm gonna be like, yo, too many negatives and too many negatives.
You gonna see all the negatives, my G.
I ain't fucking. But that's where I'm at. So,
I'm gonna say titties too.
it's not about.
You gonna see a lot of ratchet shit here.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. It's not about
No, that's not what we do.
worrying about other people's happiness. It's about, like, first and foremost, in order for other people to be happy around you, you have to be happy yourself. There's no way that you cannot be happy and everybody around you is going to be happy.
Yeah,
If you are not happy yourself, there is no fucking way that people around you will be, like, totally negative. You know what I'm saying? So if you're negative, there's no way that people around you will be positive and you just remain negative. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to start seeing positive influence. You're going to want to do better. You're going to be positive. If it's mad negative shit, you're going to be like, what the fuck? I'm never going to get out of this shit. I'm never going to get out of it. Never. It is what it is. I feel like it's better positive. So that's where I'm at. If it's more positive than negative, I can do it. But if it's more negative.
But sometimes I'm actually interested.
You said you want to be positive. You can do it.
Sometimes I'm actually interested.
That ratchet shit.
I like ratchet.
No, it's gonna be interesting.
I like white ratchet shit too.
What's ratchet? What shit?
Trailer park
Mm-hmm.
shit. Trailer park shit.
No,
Ghetto shit. ghetto shit just like we got
Honey
ghetto
Boo, I love Honey Boo. Yeah, Honey
shit.
Boo.
I be mad ghetto.
I love Honey Boo.
Anytime it's a little, I know that I know get to a point where it's fake now, but I think the first couple of times I seen the TikTok was dude was recording his white mother make dinner and shit. I think it was real, but after a while, I'm like,
Yeah, you in on it. Yeah.
But after the first couple of times, I'm like, yeah, like yo, that's really how they be cooking, and that be like to me, that's white ghetto shit. They be cooking and they be like trying to whip shit up and it be like terrible. And I'd be like, that's just ghetto fuckery. Like, that's just, I'm about to make this tortilla with some Kraft sliced cheese and put it on the joint, and I'm gonna call it the quesadilla.
No, every cholo.
That's white ghetto shit.
Every cholo. I know what.
That's what I look at the ghetto shit. It's not about just being in the ghetto. It's like people got their own ghetto shit.
Everybody got their own ghetto shit.
Like a motherfucker might fix some shit and it won't be like perfect. Like a motherfucker use like a different type of shingle and it's like different paint and that's some ghetto shit. But it's working. It's working. Shit. It's working.
If you're trying to put it out to the world, it depends on what it is. If you're trying to put it out to the world, you're trying to fix a problem, you gotta fix it because
watch this.
This is the easiest, best way to fix it. The cheapest way.
Some ghetto shit is what we used to do. Is when we used to take bike parts and make full bikes with it.
Come on, we had to chop it.
Well, listen. Regardless of what it was,
they didn't do that.
Regardless of what it was, we took spare. We took spare bike parts and make full bike. You know what I'm saying? So that is ghetto as fuck. You walk around with a zebra bike or a fucking chameleon bike or a bike that got mad different parts, but it worked. It's ghetto shit, but guess what? It get the fucking job done.
That's the job.
It is what it is. Bro, my little 10, 12 speed I had created.
Yo,
you
ever had a BMX with the regular tire and then the small scooter tire on the front?
Yeah, that's ghetto shit.
You're not listening to this.
That's ghetto shit.
You're not listening to what you're saying.
Remember, he what to say out of wishes, bro.
Yeah, you're not listening to what you're saying.
That's when they skate. Yeah.
No, it was
Scooters.
So my brother, okay, man.
No, but listen, like my little bike that I had, I rode around, bro. I had a handlebars from a different bike, a fucking front tire from another joint, a derailleur from another joint, a frame, a rear frame. That's what listen.
Don't have your bike ready. Don't have your bike ready when niggas ready to ship off.
Listen, and this is why I tell niggas when they do the slow roll and shit. And this is why I tell niggas, and I do this shit on Facebook all the time. And a couple of niggas fuck with me, and I fuck with y'all for fuck with me. I tell niggas all the time, if you buy all the parts for your bike, you bring that shit to me. You bring it to me, I will fix it for you free of charge, and you can go with the slow roll shit. Especially if it's kids. If it's kids, jump to the front.
If you bring go to the slow roll, why you got pulled like that?
No. You know how people speak. Around slow roll, it's good for anybody.
But you telling them they can go to the front.
If you got a kid, or even if you got
he's telling he gonna fix the bike.
If you're a single parent, or if you just got a kid, you bought a bike for the kid, you somebody to put it together.
You bring
it to the house. I'll put it together for you.
But I thought you said you go to the front of slow roll.
No. I'm slow roll. I don't affiliate with slow roll. Only reason I said slow roll because that's when people was riding bike.
Right.
But if you want to fucking bring your bike to the house or some shit, drop it off, I'll put it together. I don't charge you a goddamn thing, especially for kids. But if it's some shit for your bike, buy the parts. That's all I say. Buy the parts. I'll tell you how much it costs. That's what you need. Bring it, I fix it. Because when we was kids, bro, I put my bike together from spare parts. And I had a bike that was functional from fucking spare parts.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I got this shit from my dad. Because I remember one time Fast brought this dino to my dad. You know when you spin the
gyro,
BMX type bikes? He was like, bro, I don't know what my brakes is from. He brought this shit to my dad. And he was like, your actual dad can't look at my brakes. I said, Dad, Fast say when he hit the joints, they ain't working. Kind of slow it down, but like, no, speed, no. He gonna kill himself. Or he gonna get hit by a car. But they was like, all right, let me see. He looked at this shit. He's like, do you got the instruction? I said, Dad, we like 13, 14, we don't have nothing. He's like, all right, looked at it for like a couple minutes. took a couple minutes. He started tinkering with that shit, fucked with it, and got to the point where the shit was working perfectly. He was like, oh, he's good. Like he hit the joint, like for example, if you go too fast, he hit the front joint, endo.
Yeah.
If you go too fast, you gotta hit both. So you slow down. You know what I'm saying? If you hit that front joint by itself, I was brakes. I was like, damn. He's like, oh, these shit's good. But ever since then, I was like, yo, if you start fucking with some shit about a bike and shit, most of the time you figure it out, or you just need a new part. And it's easy as fuck to install a new bike part. It's easy as hell. You just gotta buy it.
No.
Most of the time, you know why motherfuckers stop riding their bike? They're fucking flat.
I did.
So it's simple.
Oh, I don't know. Air and tire. Buy it. They sell them at one.
1996.
You bring it over, I'll put it on for
1996. I rode my bike the whole summer.
free of charge.
Rims.
He said, oh, bro,
Man,
you know how much work you get out, your workout, your legs get because you sliding.
Listen,
My iron wrong.
no, I kid you not. We had a dude in our hood. They used to have a trike, a bike with 3 tires in the back and a basket, and they had the boombox in the back. And he riding through the hood with the fucking beats playing.
Boom, chicky, boom, chicky, boom, chicky.
With the, when he had the beats with the bike. Right. So it was loud as hell. What the fuck is this guy? Shut up, that shit.
Bro,
Wireless.
bro. I used to be riding, trying to I hit a brakes sometimes, be in the skid, the motherfucker. The sidewalk be sparking on my motherfucking rim and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, let me say this before we go. We ain't about to leave. Before I forget. Rest in peace, Snake Mountain.
Snake Mountain? Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Who?
Good moment of peace for Snake Mountain.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Snake
I'm
Mountain.
gonna give it to you.
Hopefully,
Hey, y'all.
Hopefully, pretty soon, we get the James and Quincy on. We can talk about Snake.
We gotta offset that. We gotta have some.
No, we can do the man at the White House.
Man at the White House.
We can definitely we can do that. I just want to get a shout out to Snake Mountain.
No. Okay.
Let's
Let's empty.
Before him was
Snake Mountain. No, I'm not gonna detail it fully because we're gonna wait for it. But I'm gonna detail it half-assed.
Snake Mountain was like shit we should have been doing.
No, it was totally shit we should have done. We was exploring our own neighborhood. Basically. We was exploring our own neighborhood. We found this like dirt trail. Like, no, kid, like niggas had dirt bikes, bro. You know, like white boys got dirt bikes. They find like even in Buffalo, they find something to do with it.
Right.
Please remember how close we are to.
They had a triple jump that was made for a single jump on a dirt bike. So it would be like one hump ready to go down, but it got 3 humps on it. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a regular bicycle, you can go up, down, up, down. You're gonna skip the other. You're gonna skip the middle one and just go over the. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Right? So we call it triple jump, right?
Infamous triple jump.
Now the white boys that showed me this shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Listen, white boys that showed me this shit. I want a nigga on my bike every day. That's what I do. I done show niggas from the hood this shit. When I show niggas from the hood this shit, infiltration, total infiltration. But niggas don't ride bikes like that at the time.
Way off.
It's on Eagle.
No, they did that where the white boys live in that South Buffalo area.
So
like the tip of South Buffalo going in.
Like I done already fucked myself on a bike like several times. I know how to handle these little trails. I never got fucked up on Snake Mountain. I said like niggas are going to Snake Mountain, and I started hearing niggas is getting fucked up on Snake. I'm like, how they getting fucked up on Snake Mountain? They like, little niggas come up this little, it's real light. Niggas is trying to like ride down and like skip the
on a bike.
Yes.
Niggas bugging. They hit that dip, drop down right on the top of that.
Niggas trying to see they make it.
It's no beaten path. There's no beaten path. So like, let's just say
it's just like a rocky area.
You gotta hope niggas that already dirt biked it out. Yeah, they did dirt bike it out. You just roll in, all it's trees, it's wood.
Oh, so it's not even a straight shot.
Yo, listen, Squeak. Sometimes
it's just straight shot. If you're a little to the left, you might hit a motherfucking tree branch. My nigga, you might get fucked up.
You on a bike.
think sometimes the grass will be cut. So
you gotta be careful.
Sometimes
you don't
it's
really want
weeds.
to go that fast because you might not even make it to the jump.
Because sometimes you can't see in front of you because it's weeds and shit.
You can go fast.
Grass is high. So sometimes that shit is dangerous.
You know the trail.
Visibility is low.
If you've been jumping your bike for a while, if you've been on this road for a while, you know good. But
you got fucked up learning it though.
But you know it.
I got fucked on like 3 different roads before.
The first time you fucked up, you should learn. All right, 1, 2. All right, I need to slow down, whatever. You need to know after the first time you hit that. Oh, some motherfuckers know because they ain't trying to. Some motherfuckers is daredevils too. They gonna push their limits. Some motherfuckers like, I'm like, man, fuck, I go fast as I can.
Get right, Jay. Get right, Jay.
I'm trying to do that. Shout out to
Snake Missy.
Niggas was getting fucked up that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
But if you don't understand, like, we grew up, Chuck, like we was like, we had a heavy influence for so many different periods. Like we had the Polish people from like around Broadway Market area.
Who still celebrate
Irish people from like South Buffalo. You had the Puerto Ricans from like the West Side. You had mad influence from mad different areas and where we live at. So it's wild as hell. You'd be like, yo, like how the fuck people from where we live at know about Dingus Day, the Puerto Rican Festival, the fucking the St. Patty's Day over by the South Buffalo shit. You know about mad different shit. Italian Festival, all that shit. It's very diverse, but there's heavy racism. It's heavy.
I ain't watching you. I'm going to all your festivals.
I'm going to all of this shit. Then I'm gonna be myself at that shit.
At some shit. Yes. Absolutely.
And
yeah, that was legal now. Definitely starting up this shit. I'm not gonna do it around kids though.
I'm gonna find a designated area where I feel like everybody's smoking at. Yeah. I'm gonna smoke over there. Blam. Hey, how you doing?
Man, you better not.
How the kids doing?
I'm gonna smoke your kid.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, how the Bills is doing? Yeah. Shout out to the Bills. Hey.
Shout out to
Bills.
Snake Mountain caught a nice amount of bodies. I'm trying to tell you.
Snake Mountain definitely caught some bodies. What my man Kel said.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Kel don't know. See, you know what's crazy? Kel was real close to Snake Mountain.
It's hard to understand what we're talking about.
Street state of body. Street state of body.
I wish I could show you.
Why would you say shit like that?
That's Snake Mountain motto.
We had to start model. Boy, yeah.
You see the
body. $100 an hour on the BMX down the motherfucking uncut.
Yo, can I tell you the story of how my mother stole
unmanicured grass hill?
It wasn't that bad. If you see people like,
I ain't doing it.
You might have tried it.
Can I tell you the story of how my mother stole my bike back from me?
She stole it.
What?
Man.
Yeah.
How did she steal something that was originally yours?
Okay, check it out. Now remember we were talking, and was something I grew up on Shumway my whole life. And there's also Falls State. I'm sorry, Scumway. That's a Falls State. I grew up with Scumway a long portion of my life. But I also lived in Rodney. I lived in Strauss. I lived in mad different areas. I lived in Central Park area. I lived in Strauss area. I lived in mad different areas. So when I lived in the Rodney, the Central Park area, I lived in 146 Rodney, that house right there. My own house. We lived like upstairs and she went out to the bottom of whatever. I had this sky blue dyno. Sky blue dyno. My uncle gave me sky blue, like Tony Allen, all team first defense, nigga. Sky blue dyno.
Fire.
White fork in the front, white mags in the back with white tires.
You said you said on Rodney?
White tires.
How much do you weigh?
I was always tall as, so I was probably like equivalent to like a little, like maybe like an African type shit, like back in the day, like you're just tall, skinny, lanky, long ass.
What color is it? The dyno was?
Sky blue.
All right. Sky blue.
Sky blue.
Sky blue.
Listen,
no, that shit stuck out.
Sky blue Frank did it. Please listen. Sky blue diamond, not a diamond. I call it the diamond. They go like this. Diamond frame. The white forks with the chrome handlebars.
Talk about
white.
Yeah, not
white handlebars.
He ain't take while he was on it.
Squeeze. White grips.
Beat up for
it. Had the white tires with the white 5-star. It was a couple stars.
Where the fuck you leave that to get stolen?
Listen, no. I had the mag and I had the pegs on the front and the back. So we used to ride up and down the street. I used to have my man on the back. We'd ride through, look at the girls and shit. And he'd be on the back, like, with his hands, you know, say, stand up. I ain't riding with him. You know, I had the pegs. We used to play baseball in these backyards. We used to go to one for basement and be in his basement, do a little kid shit. So everybody left their bikes outside.
No.
I left my shit outside.
Yeah, Central Park.
This is where I lived at.
You know when it got stolen?
That's a fact.
Because your shit stuck out.
No, because my shit was fire.
Right.
Niggas like, I'm not about to take this $5. So it's a $100 right there.
Yes, it's $100 underneath.
So he took that joint, dipped. I was like, damn, my bike. I never seen it again. Never seen it again. That's until like
your mom.
Couple joints later.
Couple with joints.
It's like it gotta be at least like maybe like 3 weeks. It's like the beginning of like, let's say it's the beginning of June, maybe like the beginning of like, let's say July. Beginning of July. I don't see this motherfucker to the end of July. So it's like a month past then. So I don't see this bitch. I'm like, damn, all my friends, yo, you ain't got no bike, nigga.
You on foot, so you can.
And listen,
what you trying to run on the side of him though? Like
I was trying to like, yo, put me on your pegs, but my shit was like had the dual pegs.
Niggas ain't had a pegs.
And I didn't see my bike. But if I would have seen it, I would at least be like, yo, that's my bike. I got at least like, yo, that's my bike. I never seen it.
Get beat up over your bike.
Definitely got beat up over my bike. Never seen this bike. Never seen it.
He said I done got beat up over my bike. His mom went on that number.
You gonna get beat up for your bike because it's your bike.
Hell no.
You not? So if a nigga take your bike at that age, I was probably like 9 or 10.
Nope.
So if a dude your age came to you, 9 or 10, you're the same size,
my age,
and he took your bike and he said, yo, this is my shit. You ain't gonna fight for your shit. Now you come back home and your mother said, your bike. What you gonna say? Oh, some nigga beat me up and took it? No. Yeah. You gotta be like, at least be like, yo, this dude said he was gonna take it. I fought him till I couldn't fight him no more, and the nigga still just took my bike.
Nigga ducked me out.
Now your mom gotta come back with you and say, yo, where my son bike?
My son out.
Nigga finesse me out my shit.
Niggas gonna finesse you too.
Niggas gonna I'm gonna say it real quick.
No,
niggas gonna finesse for that once. Listen, niggas gonna finesse you.
Listen, then
but they not gonna keep finessing.
Then this is
you're not gonna finesse.
This was the legend of OGLG, my boy Leon. He was like, listen, you know, ride my shit around. I did get my shit stolen too, not recent. Like, in my mind, this still was like 2 years ago. It was recent. I'm riding my shit on Townsend, Price Townsend, down Peckham, down Townsend. He says, yo, my man need to use your bike real quick. Go do something. I'm like, absolutely not.
You fell for the whole Buffalo.
No. Listen. I already got my shit whacked. So he like,
so you like one of your man.
So no, he like, yo, listen, man, I need to use that bike. My boy need to use that joint. He like, my man, come back with your shit. I'm looking at this nigga. This nigga look like he not coming back. Never coming back with your shit. Like, look at this nigga. He looking at me like. He looking directly at me like
he like my job is to not come back.
I swear to God, Joe, I'm not coming back with your bike, bro. Like, there's no way possible.
What bike?
What bike? I'm like super green.
Disappeared.
Go.
So I'm sitting there, bro. I swear to God, like when I get this thing in my bike, it is hot outside.
Oh shit!
It's sunny and hot.
How early is it? Time frame?
It's like
afternoon.
4:30.
Evening.
4:30. 5 p.m.
For old folks, that's supper.
I get my bike back at like 7:30.
But did you get it back?
I still do the whole time. Like I could have been some crack on the corner for a while. Because it was mine, and the nigga actually came back.
Oh,
couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
That nigga was he probably was making so much money.
I don't know what they did. All I know was I got my bike back, and then it was like I can trust that nigga. Like he got the
I
juice.
didn't ride my bike no more though.
No, he didn't ride my bike at all.
Oh.
He sanctioned a nigga to ride my bike.
His man vouched for him. He came back. He said he don't come back. He came back.
Okay.
He came back. It just took a minute. But
It took you a long minute.
It took us up there praying.
Praying.
Fucking
frames.
I knew I should have let these things.
All these kids is out there playing with bikes.
Second guessing like a motherfucker.
I'm like on the street. I'm trying to find me a spare bike. I'm trying to find like a broken bike, put it together. No bike.
What happened?
I'm in the house.
Where you at? Where you at?
Don't ride.
Oh, that's right.
146 ride.
Well, that's different.
I'm chilling. I'm like, hey, bike, man. Fuck whatever. I'm in the house. Cooler. My mother. Now this might have been like the end of July. My mother was like, yo, she done. It's like nighttime. It's like kind of like dusk, where it's starting to get dark at night, where it's like 7-ish. My mother is going down, walking to the corner store, or riding in Fillmore to play her numbers. My mother, she does this daily. She at a certain time, walk down the street, play your number, go to the little store right in the corner, play your numbers, or she'll play joints for tomorrow or set herself up. I call that shit set yourself up, play your numbers for the next day. Because that shit gets sold out.
Yeah.
So you set yourself up. So my mother used to go down there, set herself up, go down there, play a couple numbers, whatever. So she's walking to the store. And my mother used to do this shit. Like when it get to that time, she'd be comfortable. She might have like whatever she got. Maybe like she might even have like her long like trench coat on and some regular clothes, like because it's kind of cool. You know how being like the late summer, it get cold. Whatever. She walk whatever, or she might even walk in like house shoes type shit because the store was right in the street. You walk up the joint, play your numbers. So I'm in the house at this time. I'm in the house, chilling. She come back to the house. She got this regular shit on. She said, "Oh, okay, Tony, I got your bike. You know my mom. You know my mother. You know my mother called me Tony. So I get to the house. You know my mother called me Tony. You know that. That's what she said. She said, "Oh, Tony." She said, "Tony."
That's a bike.
Yeah. So Tony came to the house. I'm sorry. My mother came to the house. She said, "Tony, I got your bike." I was like, "Whoa, for real? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck you had to do for my bike? Like,
what the hell?"
I'm like, I ain't seen this motherfucker. She said, "Yo, I got your bike. It's in the house. Like, it's in the like or the yard or some shit." She said, "The bike is." I think it was in the back, like, because we had it like the upper and the lower, so I think she put it in the back, like, hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the house. And she said, "It's downstairs in the joint. So, what I want you to do is don't ride it for a little while. When you go see it,
Your mom shot the boy.
when you go see it,
His mom stole a bike.
when you go see it, it's not going to look like your bike.
Oh,
It's your bike.
Oh, yeah.
It's your bike.
Yeah,
But it's not gonna look like your bike. Do not ride your bike immediately. Wait a little.
She stole somebody else shit.
Matter of fact, let's try to get it to look exactly like it used to look before you start riding.
right.
Yeah,
Take those identifying
So
marks off.
I'm like, all right, cool. All right,
Yes, hey!
I'm like, cool, Mom, cool. Shout out to you for getting my bike back. Mom, by the way, how did you get my bike back?
Yeah,
Like, where did you see it at? What happened? She said, "Oh, I was going down to play my numbers. So, dude, I see the bike. He rolled up to the store. He went in there to buy some stuff. And I said, that's my son. So he grabbed the bike. She said, like, if you go to the Rodney store, if you're coming down, the entrance was like, catty corner to the corner. So, dude came in and she was coming out. She see the bike. So she took the bike. But if you're walking back to our house, it's like a little ledge. Like she walked the bike to like a little joint where it's a cut. If you look down the street, you don't see it. Right. So she wasted all this bike. Took it, walked into the side, came back in the store. Dude came back out, looked around, and my bike. My mother's like, "Yo, that way, like towards Main Street, fake Fillmore." Yeah. So he started walking that way. She was like walking. She was like, "Yeah, you better hurry up." Like whatever that. She was watching for a second. She was watching him. And once he got the, I think it's Wade, or I can't remember, but one of them
going towards me.
Yeah, after Ron. You know, Ron, yeah. He see like once he got there, I got back to the little cut, rolled the bike back to the house, put it in the back, and that's how you got just like.
Where did the bike look? You got it back.
It had the bike had black electrical tape wrapped around this shit. Like,
how did she know it was your bike?
Listen, it was, bro. Who the fuck had that bike, bro?
I mean, but after they automated modification,
they didn't modify it all the way. Listen, it was black electrical tape wrapped around the cross joint. Yeah. But after a certain point, we run out of electrical tape and it's sky blue. So ain't nobody got no modification where the paint looked like electrical tape. Right. And then it was mad other shit that we modified. Like they tried to like fake spray paint it with the paint and stick, or it just looked fucked up. And my mother was like, "That's my shit. Like, that's my son shit." She knew it. And it might have had like a different tire on the front. But she was like, "No, it's his shit." So she brought that shit back to the house, and it definitely was my bike. And I was like, "Oh shit, my good looking." I didn't ride it for a long time because I didn't want to be riding my bike in my neighborhood. And the nigga pressed me.
You stole my bike. You stole my bike.
How?
My bike, nigga. I stole it from you.
Do you understand the logic? That's like that Devo shit, nigga. That's my bike. It's like it's like me and my mother's, but like it's like both of ours. Bro. Nigga knocked me out for my mother for my wife.
The nigga just said, "Let me ride your bike real quick." He just took off
and
never seen him again ever. Niggas like, I think
niggas been that type of time though. Niggas definitely been that type of time.
Nigga live uptown.
Nigga take your bike, leave, you don't see that nigga tell you a week later, "Oh bro, you was the nigga that yo bro, I was over here." Man, some niggas stole that from me. I was at the Shorty house, I put it aside, niggas.
Listen, I remember they told me, listen, the crackhead nigga be coming around selling bikes for $10.
Oh shit.
Selling bikes.
So a stolen bike.
So I stole a bike for $10. I'm gonna give me one, right? So
you said I'm
gonna get me one.
I'm gonna give me one.
I'm gonna get me one.
You gave me that $10, sweet.
$10.
So now
fuck it.
Exercise.
Say like,
yeah,
so I don't even sell dope.
Yeah, he probably.
I'm sitting on the block. I'm sitting on the block. I have my license. My license like a motherfucker. I'm sitting on the block like a motherfucker, bro. I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna see the bike still nigga. I'm gonna see the $10 nigga. I'm gonna see. Lo and behold, nigga, I sat there long enough, nigga pop right.
Actually, the dude that is selling these said $10 bikes, is he coming trailing the bike, or is he coming with the product? Like, is he coming with the horseback? Like, yo, yeah. Go this bike for $10. You didn't walk off into the sun.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. You're right on the bike. You're on the bike.
Nigga said, yo.
You're on that bike. You don't care with shit. You're not shit.
Plus, with a healthy horse. You're like, yo, hey, you want to buy my horse? What? A good price. Like, damn, the horse look good to me.
No, let me tell you what it came with. This nigga worse. This nigga so much worse.
He said it's so much worse.
It's like 2005.
Okay. 05.
This nigga come like an 03 Schwinn.
That's a good bike.
Great bike.
That's a good bike.
It's so smooth and fucking nice.
They probably got the good brakes. Everything probably working.
Fire.
Not the same.
The bike is
tight.
Fire.
All the gears work.
Yeah.
Interchange is perfect. Oh, it's easy to have right up here.
I've been asking niggas for weeks, how much these niggas charge? $10. I'm like, you sure this nigga charge $10? There's a bike that he had was $300.
You get $10.
$10. Why? How often y'all walk in this spot? How often y'all walk in this spot?
Did you get your money?
Me, I absolutely did.
Immediately.
He stole that bike back.
Then he stole it back. Then he stole it back. That's what you get.
What?
That was a hell of a twist.
How? Only in America, bro. Only in America.
That nigga do the Apple tag on that shit. Like, yo,
I was waiting for Apple.
I know. I'm just saying.
Still some shit sent to you, steal it from you.
That's a.
That's
I got my $10 by that one.
No, I get it. You bought stolen property.
Yeah. You rented it.
Like that was it. You bought some shit you had no business buying.
That might have been his bike that he was probably loaning me. Like he might have been really cranking that bike out. He probably need that bike back.
You had a loan. You had a bike loan. You got $10 worth.
I told
you probably made like $40 on it. I made more than that. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So you use somebody who used somebody. You
what goes around comes around, my nigga. Karma.
That bitch, yo, listen. I tell you this. One thing about karma, yo, that bitch is always gonna spin. Like she always coming back. Always. I don't fuck how many times you do whatever you do, that bitch coming back.
Nigga,
what did y'all get involved with your chopper wife?
Me? Yep.
Who's his wife?
Yep. I could taste.
You already said yes.
Taste her?
I like that Spanish. I mean, that Latina shit.
You think she tastes like a pastillo?
No.
No,
maybe like a guinea.
Brown rice. Pantalones.
Maybe like a guinea.
What's a guinea? You know what a guinea is?
No. Listen, but when they get to a certain point, sometimes when they jealous, it don't matter whether you was jealous or not. When them king pins be jealous, they do reckless shit sometimes.
You can't fuck with that bitch because you know that she done. Like you can't do that.
Yeah, why you gonna be dead? You gonna get the one pussy one time and be dead as hell. Come to the funeral.
If it changed my life, you know how bitch like, yo, this pussy will fuck.
It's gonna change your life.
Change my life.
It's gonna change your life.
Change your life.
It's gonna end
Probably
it.
will.
Listen, what if we smacking that joint? Everybody around me to be like
drug kingpins.
Superman.
What do you?
I gotta be a murderer.
I gotta be a murderer.
What do you think? Like, yo, Chopper was gonna be like, yo.
I ain't really thinking about who
she fucking that gringo.
I'm looking at her.
I don't know. I don't
want who it is because of who it is.
I don't know.
You just look. She's nice looking.
I'm not smacking.
She's. First of all,
Tony was mad because his sister.
As a man, you would like to have a female that dudes like are attracted to, right? I'm not saying it like that. Yeah, you don't want to be with no chick that niggas be like, nah, hell no, like you wild. But you want to have a girl that's like,
man, attractive bitches out here, they ain't fucking with no Chapo.
I ain't thinking about that. If it comes down to it, I'm not. Because I don't want to put nothing I know at risk. So I'm good.
Everything you know is at risk.
Let's just say like, yo,
Chapo.
You crazy. Because listen, it ain't going to be no such thing as you live in a certain place.
I know.
He said Chapo.
It's not going to be like you live in, you live here. If he know where you live.
Yeah, you're done. Your family's done. Your friends are done.
Niggas coming through like,
I don't want to be one of your friends.
Kids.
I don't want to be one of your friends.
I don't know that.
I don't know him.
He fucked who? No.
Niggas coming through like fucking for no men for the dude that had the suitcase of the money.
No.
That's how niggas coming for you.
Mm-mm.
And that's in the 80s though.
No.
Niggas came for that thing.
And that's assuming she even wants your ass. I doubt it. But
hell no, bro. I don't have to, these are the problems I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, you don't. We don't. You don't. For sure.
You think El Chapo wife about to come to me and be like, yo, what's up?
You don't have nothing.
No. For what?
You don't got no money. You got enough money.
Nope.
You don't got enough money.
That's a fact.
He don't. We don't.
I definitely don't.
We don't collectively.
I don't. I know for a fact I don't.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and QB might be leading the pack. I don't know.
Listen, I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't.
He leaded. This nigga's sports betting game is good.
I barely got enough money to
motherfucking millionaire.
He is.
You hear me?
El Chapo's still a millionaire.
That's what I'm saying.
You heard me?
Huh?
I barely got enough money to fuck with myself.
He said, I
don't got enough money to fuck with her.
No.
I ain't got that.
She might just like you. Why can't a bitch just
that's
like
cool.
You? Like, there's rich women out there
that's what's going to get you killed.
Listen, and that's cool, but I don't got enough money to back them niggas off.
No, they're not. If you did have enough money to back the niggas off, you couldn't back the niggas.
That's a. You see what I'm saying? You just keep running and keep running and keep running. You gotta stop it.
When she let you try the pussy, you can't send it out.
I don't want to be.
You going like
What you don't know who she is until after she knows who she is.
got Achilles? You going like Detroit? You going like Detroit side? Do you got Achilles?
I don't want to deal with that. That's too much stress for pussy. If pussy,
he going like.
What if you hit
hell of Detroit?
Okay, so
you going like hell of Detroit right now?
What did you just reference? You just referenced
Achilles.
You know before that. The Scarface shit when the nigga was fucking his sister.
Yeah, that was his sister. He was trying to protect.
If fucking with somebody is equals to your demise or death, I don't want to do it.
We're not saying you don't know where his place is. He might be like he might want her to be happy, so you don't know where his views are. We're not talking to him directly.
Maybe he didn't have no ill intentions against Cuz sister. Maybe they would have been married, had kids, and had a happy life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's not what Tony wanted.
Tony wasn't thinking like that.
Tony was on coke.
So, but still, in that situation, if somebody loves for somebody trumps my love for somebody, they can be like, listen, if this nigga love you more than I love you, I gotta kill you. I don't want that. I don't want that situation.
You can talk mad shit about Tony Montana. He's not coming for you.
I don't want that.
That's Al Pacino. Chapo's fucking real.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't want that situation. Don't even put me in a situation where El Chapo's wife even knows about it. I'm okay with being over here. You know what I'm saying? That's irrelevant to me.
Say her life. Do something like that.
I'll be like, oh, that's just shit we roll past.
Nigga tried to fuck with El Chapo wife and you saved her life.
You roll past that shit on like Bar Alert or some shit. Like, oh, this is cool. Hey, I think that's a good situation or whatever. You know what? It'll never happen.
You saved Chapo Jr. mom. You saved Chapo Jr. wife. You in good graces now. Now you can go to Mexico and shit. Now you go to Mexico and have a good time, QB.
You can't save them niggas.
You want to save their moms. You just save them from somebody trying to do something to her, you save them. That's much better than trying to bomb.
I don't even want to be around people, so I don't.
Can't think about it like that.
I don't want to be around people. Like, you want to be around the people that like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
the hard months with the hard months.
Yeah, no,
people you don't know, you don't know intentions and shit. I'm too old to be trying to figure out intentions, so I don't want to be around people I don't know. The people I do know, where I know their intentions, I want to be around those people. Like, y'all, I love you, Lord. You get what I'm saying? I know your intentions is genuine. But the people I do not know, and just to be around, they be like, oh, I just want to be around, just be around, whatever. I don't want to, like, decipher that at this age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to question your... At 40 years old, if I have to question your anything, I don't want to. Like, if I have to question your loyalty, if I have to question your integrity, if I have to question your whatever, I don't want to do it. Not at 40.
Right now, I don't leave a lot to chance, though. I don't usually leave a lot to, like, if I'm planning a trip, you're not booking my tickets.
Yeah, you be responsible for yourself.
I'm booking the hotel tickets and everything else, because I'm not the type of person that would be like, you did this wrong, I don't fuck with you, I'm gonna do this. I'm not the type of person. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it right alone until I'm gonna distance myself afterwards.
You gotta do nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit.
But that's not what I'm talking about.
No,
I get what you said.
No, I mean,
you just put a scenario.
Yeah, just a scenario.
I understand. What I'm saying is like at the end of the day, like I'm too old to be trying to. We all are. I feel like we all are too old at our age. We all say age, and we too old to be trying to figure out people's intentions.
No,
We should be way past.
I'm empathetic.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, I feel how you feel. So when people like, okay, I give you an example. You're gonna. This is gonna be kind of slightly inside of that three viewers. When they decided they was gonna take my coat at the Y. Me, you, Doug, Mark Price.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, listen,
you get ganged up on sometimes.
But hold on. When I got ganged up on, it was kind of like the gang decided something in private, right?
Yeah, that's what happens.
When I left and I went to the bathroom, right? And I came, I came back, right?
You're the mark.
The whole. What they call it, the heist situation. It was like when I came back, it was like for me,
the mode was different.
Not only the mode, it was like I walked through a bubble. It was like I walked through a bubble. That's what I felt like.
You felt tension?
Instantly. Like I could feel it.
So it wasn't right.
Something I'm like,
it was off.
I'm looking around like this is a different mode a minute ago.
Chuck, I'm here with you. But okay. I'm here with you though.
I'm not the type of person that's just going to not know the vibes. You know what I'm saying to you?
The vibes
are always the vibes.
The vibes are the vibes.
They are, bro. They don't change.
They definitely change. Vibes change from one moment to another depending on the niggas' intentions.
Look at that ass. Look at that ass.
Why are your intentions changing though? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
He just said the vibe change based off intentions type shit, right?
Yeah.
Why'd your intentions change?
Because some niggas just don't have positive intentions. They have sinister intentions.
That's why they change.
Yeah.
Okay,
so in that instance I'm talking about, the instance that I gave up. A nigga. Thank you.
Third eye, baby.
Thank you.
We now I feel like me and Chuck had a fucking epiphany. Now I can relate to you.
Thank you. You okay? So now you understand. Listen. Oh, listen. I'm gonna tell you what it was. They like, yo. I'm not gonna tell you the whole story. I can't tell you the whole story because there's
there ain't nobody.
But they was like, yo, we gonna capture and beat this nigga up, and I'm like, listen,
we about to play manhunt, and Chuck is the bait.
There's no way possible that you niggas catch me. Can't nobody here catch me.
No way.
There's nobody here possible.
And Chuck knew like where we was at, like the back of his hand.
I said, there's nobody that can catch me.
Worst case scenario, I'll be right in the house, and y'all niggas will be sitting outside.
That wasn't even the point. When it first started, the day was like, yo, we're not giving your coat back. And then Skip came down, and I got my coat back. I'm like, yo, I got my coat. Once I got my coat, I'm out of here. I'm out of here now.
I'm faster than your fastest person. I'm at least fast as him.
I'm way faster.
But
he play basketball. I'll run.
But if he catch me, he's not gonna hold me because I'm out of here.
He's not.
And anybody else that come, y'all gonna be so far behind. I'll be up out of there.
He's not gonna lay a fucking finger on me.
At the back. So Chuck was like, he knew his greatest ally was Fleet. You get what I'm saying? He had no backup. He had nobody to fight with him. His only option was to get home safe.
And I knew these niggas' intentions before they even stated them.
And you know what? He did.
Fight or flight, baby. Fight or flight, baby.
There was no fight. There was no fight.
No.
Too much trouble.
It wasn't even no flight though. It was so smooth. It was like, yo, nigga, get Chuck. Yeah. Chuck, soon Chuck get his coat. Once Chuck realized, like, yo, my eyes fight, like, at least trying to, like, I'm going to put up a fight, but at the end of the day, it's too many, and we had, like, Incredible Hulk at that time. It was like, we had two, like, you know, he's like, you had Incredible Hulk, and then you got, like, another motherfucker that's equivalent to Incredible Hulk.
No way he fight.
I mean, you could put up a fight, but after a while,
I would have put up a great fight against one or two people.
After a while, I was like,
even the strongest of men, I could put up a good fight against. But you go over, like, it's not enough power. It's not enough power.
He was like totally out. Totally. It was like 1-on-7.
The rap.
Equivalent like 1-on-7. I was like, I'm out of here. And he knew his exit strategy. He knew what we could do and what we couldn't do, and he exploited all of our weaknesses. All of them at the same time. And basically, he got to the point where it looked like Chuck was chasing us.
Oh shit.
So I understand a bit more.
Bro, trying to say it.
Look, Chuck, what I'm saying is, dude, like, at this point in our lives, bro. Let me speak for myself. This point in my life.
No, you looking at some shit. Wow.
You want to see now?
Oh, man.
Oh, Smithy? That's how you going?
Page to sit on this side of the table, nigga.
You ain't even want to sit over there. You don't want to sit, bro. I made you comfortable.
The body over there, don't ever be seeing this.
Ooh.
So, Chuck, what I'm saying is, like, right now, like, and I'm speaking for myself. Right now, like, I don't want to decipher that. Like, what it is I want people around that want to be. If you don't want to be around, that's okay. Also, we can coexist. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to agree at all. Like, we don't even have to team up and try to like I said, like, not saying you the mark. You know what I'm saying? When I said that, I was trying to be funny, but
I was.
But let's just say,
sure.
For example, you are the goal. We're trying to catch you as a team. We're trying to come together as a goal and catch you.
Yes.
Matter of fact, at this point in time in my life, we don't got to come together and make somebody feel like a bad way. Like, there's no point then. You know what? Why don't we come together and uplift this person? Or at least do positive shit instead of doing negative shit. I don't want to do no negative shit. I ain't got that to do. That's what I'm saying. At this time, I don't got no negative shit. Like, if we come together and create a goal for like the weakest person to feel like they're equal to everybody else, type shit, with it. But if motherfuckers would be like, oh, I did this, I did that, and I don't give a fuck about that. It's not the intentions is now you want to acclimate. You want to fucking reward. It's not about a reward. It's about a group project where everybody puts in what they can and we succeed. Not about what you contributed or what you didn't contribute. You get what I'm saying?
Not about what you do or don't.
It's about you're pulling your weight to a common goal where we all succeed.
Yes.
Equally.
When it's time to do your job, do your job.
Yeah. But when people feel that, oh, I'll put in more. Like, if you're in a relationship, let's just say this.
I don't mean shit.
Let's say you're in a relationship with a female, right? And I don't mean to say it let's just say a male is in a relationship with a woman, right? And let's say the male is the breadwinner, right? Right? Let's say he bringing home the bacon, right? And all that shit happen. And as he do all his right, say he doesn't just be like, I'll keep house and tight. He bringing all the shit in. And the female comes to him and she's like, yo, listen.
Same half of it.
I want to make a couple of decisions. And the nigga, what kind of decision you make? So I want to change all of this shit. I want to do all of this shit. He's like, yo, it's a financial decision now because I'm the one that's spending all the money, bringing the money. So I know that everything you want to do, I got to worry about how much I'm paying and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You the financial backbone of the joint. Okay, well, we can do this, we can do that. We can't do this, we can't afford that. We can afford this.
Right.
But some people be in a different wavelength where you got a bread.
You keep that's your favorite fucking word right now.
It's okay. You got a breadwinner. And you got somebody else that's not pulling the weight, but want to do breadwinner shit.
Yes.
They're not pulling their weight. So, for example, you got a motherfucker that's putting 80%. You got a motherfucker putting 20. The motherfucker that's putting 20 is talking and acting like they're putting in the 80. And that's where the disconnect is. The person that's putting in the 80 is like, oh, wait a second. It's like when the females be like, yo, don't talk that little dick talk, don't talk that little dick talk, don't talk to me like that. They be like, yo, nigga, first of all, I'm supporting you and all that shit, and you talk to me nice type shit. But that's how it goes.
Yeah, you can't be.
What the fuck?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know I went left field swing.
I think you trying. What
But that's like this equivalent section.
You talking about little dick energy type
No,
shit.
but motherfuckers, like, people don't put it equivalent to what they be talking about.
Yeah, you can't be talking to your girl crazy when she pay all the bills.
Not even
Like,
just
you
that.
gotta be
though.
homeless.
Not even just that, sweet.
You're still a man at the end of the day. Fuck that shit.
You a man, but you don't. A man pay bills.
It's a respecting.
A man
I would
pay
never
bills.
disrespect you.
A man pay
I
bills.
would, and that's cool.
I mean, I understand that, but
I would never
you got a
disrespect
dick.
Yeah, you gotta
You was
be.
born with a
You gotta
dick
leave
before you
now.
was paying
Now
bills.
go leave then. Leave now.
That's a
She
fact.
disrespected you.
Oh yeah. Now you got to be a man and do what you got to do, but
Go
you
ahead.
got to be disrespectful.
Yeah, you don't. She don't. Yeah, you with
You don't gotta be disrespectful.
you with somebody who disrespectful. You with somebody who disrespectful.
You don't gotta be. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, it's a different.
But you
like,
can't be disrespectful either though.
You can't. That's what I'm saying. It's a different disconnect. So, for example, remember so for dudes, that's like, you know, if I'm bringing in all the money, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like for females, be like, well, yo, I'm gonna deal with these dudes that's doing all this shit for me. I don't gotta do nothing, but I guarantee you, he's doing the same shit for a bunch of other people because he can do what he want to do.
Like Kevin Samuels talking.
But I'm just saying but
That's going in that direction. Because it gets to the point where a dude with money gonna do what the fuck you want to do.
It's a
9
fact,
times out of 10. But
the fact,
not all the time. Sometimes what a man want to do with his money is marry one woman.
But that's when it's genuine. When motherfuckers do shit with like genuine intent. When they do shit when it's not based off
You think
financial.
it's possible for a woman to like a man
That's a fact.
who has a lot of money, knowing that he has a lot of money?
Yes.
Say it again.
Like,
Yes.
genuine, like,
I mean, yes. It's not gonna start that way. It's not
no,
gonna start that way.
no.
No, it's not. And I know I'll be trying to, like, when you be asking questions, I always try to do a little. What about this?
But what about this?
You know what I'm saying? Because technically, like, honestly, that would never happen. Never. But can they fall in love after? Maybe. But for them to fall in love, for females to be like, yo, he got money.
Right.
To just be like him genuinely,
So starting
like
off,
on some Coming to America shit.
Mm.
He got his own money.
That's different though. If you get to know a motherfucker first, that's different.
You get what I'm saying though? But does it happen? Yes. But
Yeah.
but how it's not easy to hide that type of financial gain.
Not necessarily fairy tale either.
Like Coming to America, this nigga was a whole prince somewhere. That was the hardest fuck to hide that financial gain. But he had her basically fall in love with him, basically not knowing he had that financial status.
It really wasn't hard till dad came blow the pot.
But you know what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to find some type of motherfucker that love you for you with no financial gain. Do you understand that, Squeeze? A motherfucker to look at you from whatever y'all do to be like, yo, I love you. I'm not gaining no money by doing it.
at first sight,
I don't have enough money to know.
And you ain't family.
not at
Oh,
first
And you
sight.
ain't family.
I don't have enough money to know.
But you get what I'm saying?
Not at first sight.
Not at first sight. But so, for example, okay, no homo. I love both of you, right? No, I love y'all because we've been friends for a long time. I feel like our bond is like, yo, like y'all are like my brothers.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So in that aspect, I love y'all.
Yeah, ain't a mug, diggy.
Oh,
No, see, that's the best joint. The gummy bears, the tropical shit's fire. Auburn, shout out to Albany. Yo, I know y'all would never do this because this is Assholes Anonymous podcast, and ain't nobody gonna never fucking bad the word of fuck. And I'm a rant. Sorry. Nobody gonna never fuck with us just based off our fucking name and fuck you and fuck all of that shit. And I'm sorry, Facebook.
I say well.
Sorry, but for somebody to say that they love you, Sweet, with no financial gain, is like it's genuine. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for like when it comes to like To get to that point, for a woman to get to a point, to physically say to a man, I love you, ain't no way she gonna be sitting there with some dude at one point and be like, this nigga is fucking super. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it do happen. It do happen. It happens. Motherfuckers be from the gutter. I get it. But ain't no way in this time frame right now that we females gonna see like that female that's established will see some dude that's in the gutter and be like, I love this man. Like just to love him. Like no, why would you? No, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel like you gotta like it's gotta be genuine. Attention gotta be genuine. So basically, it's not about financial gain. It's not about financial shit. It's about are you stable enough where your situation is decent? You know what I'm saying? Are you decent? Like you don't have to be perfect because nobody is fucking perfect. But is there room for improvement? Yes. Are you trying to improve? Absolutely. But if you're in a situation where it's bad and it's just going downhill, squeeze, nah. But to deal with somebody with a mutual bonding, whatever, and to deal with that person and be like, yo,
you know what I'm saying? Gotta work with some over here, gotta get good over here.
That take a lot, though. That take a lot to tell. Yo, from you, okay, insiders, for you to tell anybody that you ever dealt with that you love them, maybe you never told a person, right? Maybe you had a girlfriend for a long time. Maybe one of your baby mothers, you told them you love them at one point. You know what the fuck you had to go through to tell that motherfucker that you love him? You understand that now?
It's a process.
All the shit you had to go through for me to tell each and every one, all three of my baby mothers. I got three of them. I'm sorry, but three of them. Me to tell them I love them.
Exercise the defense.
At that point in time, squeeze, I had to really go through some shit to tell these fucking females that I love them.
It was
Why?
What you mean?
You said you had to go through some shit. You mean like?
I'm not gonna tell you that shit because I'm not gonna tell you I love you because
you could. So you had to go through some like. What do you mean some shit?
Not to go through some shit, but like I had to know you. I had to get to
know
you.
Of course. I mean, yeah, hell yeah, nigga. No, you can't.
You was like, if you get to the shot, he died. You had to drink the water off
He probably watching
Golden Child.
Either that the based on
I heard exactly what you said.
Based on how he closed the show, he either gonna be up or down.
I'm already up.
Yeah.
Oh, he good. He good.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah, y'all been fucking with us tonight. Thank y'all for fucking with us tonight. Yo. No, I didn't even. Your rant was fucking over. Blake Garcia, Melvin Jackson, A.G. Brown, A.G. Brown, T. Kettle. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, a slew of motherfuckers tonight. Marquita Pryor, thank you for tuning in. Deion Watkins, thank you for tuning in. LL, thank you for tuning in. Tony Hunter, thank you for tuning in. Terrence Simmons, thank you for tuning in. Timberland, thank you for tuning in.
The nigga Guns.
C. Brown, thank you for tuning in. T. Simmons, I don't know if I said it already, probably did. Desiree Marie, because she burned.
You didn't answer the phone.
Shauna Shaw, thank you for tuning in.
Lying or you lying, but I know for a fact.
Jessica Bias, thank you for tuning in.
Kettle, I can
everybody that comment, thank you for tuning in. Everybody that watch, thank you for tuning in.
No matter what. So maybe you don't know that's Two Guns calling you.
Kettle pick up that phone.
But Two Guns said he was trying to call you. He said, "Yo, make sure you gave me Kettle right number." And nigga, I know, like as you know, when niggas got signatures on the end of their text messages.
Yeah.
Kettle's famous signature was what? Was what? Chuck? I never changed.
Yeah, that's one of them. Yeah, a few of them.
But that was the shit. Changed. That nigga number ain't changed. So I know if Kettle ain't answering the phone for 2
is Kettle still? Kettle, you still watching? Kettle, I gotta ask Kettle. You still watching?
Ron said he's trying to contact you, Kettle.
Kettle, if you still watching, comment real quick, cause I gotta say something to you. This shit funny as hell. My daughter don't know the ropes.
I need
this shit funny. So I can't say it unless Kettle's here. I can't tell everybody unless Kettle is here. So I'll give him a second. He's still.
Who you up? What y'all doing tomorrow? What y'all doing today? After this, you go home.
Shit.
I'm a fucking party on Friday.
a long time.
I ain't did nothing really. All right, okay. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for fucking with us tonight. Yo, we had a good show tonight. Y'all tell us how we did. Tell us what y'all want to hear.
Everybody that tuned in, appreciate y'all, love y'all, whatever. We gotta work. We gotta get to Washington.
What?
We'll talk about
The guest list.
Yeah, we already got that. We gotta get the schedule together because remember,
Niggas
end of the day, doing podcast, people. End of the day. So I need y'all help. So y'all on camera.
We gotta officially release season 3. We put season 3 out, but we haven't officially released it. We gotta change the name of the group.
For future people, for future guests, for future whatever. Right now, season 3 we gonna call season 3
2.5. We gonna call we did 2.5.
Yeah, we gonna call it season 3.1.
Hello, baby.
Because this new season was different. We did a lot of shit different. I feel like we are evolving because we got our little live feed, we got our podcast, we got two cameras working, and our fucking quality got a lot better. So I feel like we're evolving. So we're gonna call this season 3.
I'm calling this shit 2.5.
3.1. Some shit like that. But season 3 we gonna pussy. We're gonna start working on the 4 joint, but what I was trying to get out, we need, like, if y'all want to come on the show and you want us to talk about certain shit, or if you want certain things into the show, we need y'all to email us, because we need that. Basically, this is what you call feedback. We need feedback. So we need y'all to, like, chime in. Y'all want to come on or whatever, just chime in. If y'all want to, or whatever, if you can, email us at our email. That's email us aholepodcast1@gmail.com. So if you got, this is basically like feedback. So if y'all got some shit that want to throw some chime in or talk some shit, or you got some topics y'all wanted to discuss or bring up or whatever, hit our email. aholepodcast1@gmail.com. And then we can throw you in. Like I said, we go live now, so we can probably bring you in with the camera setup. So if you got a good setup, good camera phone, some good equipment, we can throw you on the live feed with us via StreamYard.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. We
can do that.
We can do it. It's easy. It's super easy.
So if y'all trying to get on, y'all trying to talk to the people, or if y'all want to put some topics in the squeeze some news.
Yeah.
That email. But those news joints, make sure you put in the subject squeeze.
Nipples.
Yeah,
they go into him.
Nipples.
And they say squeeze.
Because these niggas like they scared the tits.
You also got the Instagram joint and the Twitter shit popping as AHO.
They're gonna be more popping. They're gonna both get more popping as we go along. We're gonna figure it out. Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah.